It's really good.
Hello, everybody. We
Hi,
are
Dr. Nick.
so happy for everyone to be here, except for me, who's stuck in traffic. So she will be joining us later.
Fucker.
Y'all, it's Friday. Isn't that great? I get to kill y'all now. I mean, we get to explore Chult. Nothing bad ever happens here.
I'm honestly truly amazed we've not suffered a TPK at this point.
I mean, honestly, the random encounters I've rolled for y'all have been absolute trash, and, like, aside from that, I mean, y'all just avoid all the bad shit, and that's boring. So, we'll see.
Well, you know, it's an exploration game, Kirk.
Is it though? I mean, +9 to your fucking survival, the ability to, like, feed yourselves, like, yeah.
I don't know what ability to feed ourselves you're talking about, to be fair.
Good
because I did fuck up a lot last session.
Honestly, it's taken me like 7 episodes to work out that the spell Goodberry exists. So
I mean, y'all are almost level 5, which means 3rd level spells, which means create food. So, I mean, like, this is pretty soon gonna be where's our next objective game? Which I'm here for. It'll be cool.
if you drag the 3rd level spells out of us, then we're really in trouble, though.
One less slot for Fireball. Alright, cool. So, I think that covers how everyone's doing. Either that or I'm just throwing a lot. Oh yeah, I'm gonna throw a lot more grung. Alright, yeah. So, at Tofu's request, it's just gonna be one grung encounter after another. All session.
Fair play, Tofu. Fair play, Tofu.
Thank you, Thomas. You froghead.
Wait. We live?
Yes.
Ah! LOL.
Oh, Lord.
You're welcome, Internet.
Well, I guess I should let everybody introduce themselves so that we can hop into this game and have grung fights out the wazoo, right?
Grung.
Alright, let's
Switch at once.
Let's
they
get
want grung
grungy.
fights. Alright, cool. So, since our stream last week ended prematurely, thanks you piece of shit computer, I'm gonna go ahead and let Josh start. How are you doing today, Josh? Who are you? Where can we find you? And who are you playing?
Oh boy, I have had a week, gang. I have had like a week with no boiling water, like no hot water, no boiler, no heating, no nada. I have been sleeping on a mattress in my living room. Can't use the other 2 rooms in the house because they are, you can literally see your breath. Yeah, I am Singing Out Josh. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Singing Out Josh. I am playing Meadowrin, a Circle of Shepherds Furbolg Druid.
Yeah, so basically what I'm hearing is that you've been living in Rhyme and you're ready for Chult?
Yeah, that's yeah, I've been living in Rhyme, I'm ready for Chult.
Cool. Alright, and Prue, how are you doing today? Where can we find you on the internet, and who are you playing?
Hey, I'm Prue. I'm gonna be playing Fern Erin, or Fern. She's a little furbolg. She's a cleric. She's gonna make sure everybody doesn't die. Maybe everybody does die. Who knows? She's very cute. She's very nice. She's the cousin to Josh's character Meadow. Yeah, and that's who I'm bringing to the table. But then when I'm not being Fern, I'm Proopy Pants all over the internet, and I play over on Chasing Tales. Doing other stuff over there. I'm gonna just plug our Cyberpunk game because we're starting a Cyberpunk Red game on Sunday. So please come to the launch. If we can get the launch numbers really high, that would make my smile very big.
I also
that would be very cool.
I also really enjoyed watching your little mini arc on Vampire.
Oh,
that was fun.
Vampire's one. Thank you very much.
I enjoyed that.
I was a big titty BDSM non-vampire, which is very different to Fernerin.
It's like total opposite, right? It's just
It-
totally contradictory.
Well, no, both holy, both very holy folks. But yeah, so yeah, come check out Chasing Tales RPG if you like tabletop role-playing games as well as Kirk's channels and stuff, because we do lots of stuff over there too, I guess. Yeah.
Cool. And the Undead Gamer, how are you doing today? Where can we find you on the internet? And who will you be playing?
Just quick, right? You said you know what chat wants. They want grung fight. Are we sure they want this? Are they sure that's what they want, or do they just want more shenanigans of 3.5 furbolgs?
A poll, because like they specifically said grung fights, but
I think we should
put up a poll.
I think we should, or should we just turn this into the best damn online TTRPG sitcom y'all have ever seen?
I'd also like to point out that it's not always just grung fights, because sometimes there's also Looney Tune shenanigans.
I mean,
So I'm doing bad, I guess. Real talk. Having a bad day with the old mental health. So, but here we are playing Dungeons and Dragons on Friday. So hopefully that'll perk me right up in my nippy nips. So
I was about to be like, I certainly hope so, and then you added the nippy nips caveat, and I was like, that's gonna sound a bit weird if I wish him good health now.
So I'm
nippy
playing
nips.
Keller Kiel, lover question mark of Briarin, maybe.
Please don't.
Question mark.
You can say anything,
knows?
he's not here. You can
Exactly.
make
She's
it
not here
canon.
to say yay or nay, so I'll let chat decide whether that is the case or not. But what we do know about Keller Kiel is that he's a wood elf paladin, Oath of the Ancients, who's a bit of a lad, and is stuck in a forest, a jungle, I should say, with 3 massive fucking furbolgs. So there we go. There we go. You can find me on the internet at The Undead Gamer. I do stuff. Possibly at some point. I need a new monitor. That's halted a lot of stuff, so... But go listen to our podcast, Undead Gamercast. You can find it on the platforms. I'll probably do this better later, but I think I've wasted enough of your time, dearest GM.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm creating a poll for chat. Because,
Oh, wonderful. Well, I'll carry on then.
There you go, chat. There's a poll up. Go ahead and vote for what y'all want to see tonight. You have
know
three
what you wanna
options.
see.
I know Chasing Tales has the little bubble redeem things. They have one for Wild Magic Surge. We should just have one for Grung Fight.
Either way,
Like
right,
random grunts
I
wandering
have
thing out.
6.4k bubbles, so I could continue to vote.
I mean, I have an infinite number, so... Oh, yes. So as
Lol.
much as we enjoy having this bit of banter and fuckery pre-session, well, I guess we should just, I mean, depending on how this poll goes, I might just have to, prep up, 3 Grung battle maps and just keep rotating through them.
Grung Fighter 0%, party unit shenanigans totaling 80%, adventure 20. Chat knows what they want. The people have spoken. The Undead Gamer contributed 1,400 channel points to the
Oh man, we are off the rails early to this week, boys and girls. Oh boy, oh boy.
The Undead Gamer has spoken.
Right, cool. So, I would kill your character, except for the fact that it's way more fun to torture you. So I think everybody's gonna be forced to play furbolgs, except for you.
Oh, that's fine. I can come back as their weird uncle.
No, you're
Is
not.
he a
No.
furball?
You're going
no.
to stay alive.
He might be a
the
goblin.
Entire adventure, and I'm just as I kill them, they're going to have to create new furbolgs. So this is just furbolgs in Keller now.
We did.
Real talk. I've defaulted to my my actual IRL state. My backup's a halfling.
What chat wasn't aware of is that Keller died session 1, and this is his ongoing hell and limbo.
To be
the
stuck
jungle
with the
of
3
This is
furbolgs
Keller's
forever.
Avernus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keller did something really fucked up in his actual life, which we'll probably get to at like session 20. Start uncovering that mystery.
So I just want to point out that Neve totally gets me, and when she comes back, she'll be playing a furbolg. We're going to transform Renee into a furbolg.
Oh, fucking yes. Please, Renee.
Bob just leaves. Yeah, just Renee casts like, just fucking kills herself, but has like a true resurrection stone on her that turns her into a but
Y'all
only
played yourself.
furbolgs.
Y'all played yourself, chat.
All right. So, recap of last session. They went back to Port Nyanzaru. Found out Sindra was dead. Literally all that happened because there was a month of travel.
I'd forgotten Sindra was dead. Holy shit. Fuck. That was really sad. Damn. Okay.
I mean, last session was, 27 days of travel back to Port Nyanzaru.
I mean, honestly, we make good time.
Yeah. They only got lost once, but then the Emerald Enclave saved them. So, yeah, cool. I am working on a campaign summary of what has happened. That will probably be out next week, not long after I put out this episode on YouTube. So,
Can't wait for the campaign summary when we're level 20 characters and the tomb's done.
I mean, we'll see. Let's go ahead and take the internet over to the map, and we'll go ahead and tell you that there was nothing to recap last week. It was literally just traveling back to town. Unless I missed something. I mean, I don't know. Did y'all play after the stream died? After my computer went to crap?
Something that is worth the recap is that Keller was awake on watch as Nanny Poo Poo's monkeys tried to rob us and he nat 20'd an intimidation.
Accurate. That is the one thing that happened.
I did. Flying monkeys want to fuck with me? Think again.
Yeah. So, you were all in Port Nyanzaru.
Mm-hmm.
Found out last night before you went to bed that Sindra Sylvain has passed, rotted away, as the resurrection magic that was binding them to this plane faded. The morning has come. You've all achieved a long rest. Not that, you needed one. What would you like to do today? Other than get the hell out of Dodge.
Did somebody want to go to some sort of temple? I'm thinking it might have been Prue.
Well, y'all went to the temple yesterday.
There were just letters I wanted to send, and I sent them,
Yeah, we animal messaged back to Terran already. So that's that done. Let me have a look at the...
So in town, y'all had went to the Temple of Savros. Grandfather Zatambi told y'all that he's not keen on divining anything that has to do with the Soulmonger again, because that was dangerous. Y'all found out that the Oracle that had bumped into y'all the first time in Port Nyanzaru that directed y'all to Orlonga went crazy and threw himself into the refuse pit, and that the people from Camp Vengeance don't have a regular headquarters here in Port Nyanzaru.
Yeah.
And that it's been a week since anyone has seen them.
Yeah, that was the letter I wrote before I left. I wrote a little letter being like, if any of them come through, here's some information about Camp Vengeance. And that's
Didn't
it.
we leave that with like the dockmaster or somebody?
The harbor master.
Yeah, we did. I think so. There is something I would like to do.
Okay.
I would like to attune to the Shield Guardian amulet.
Okay.
Thanks. I don't know who has it in their inventory right now, but I assume I can have it as a present. Thanks. Amulet. Let me add it to my...
Unless it's in Renee's bag.
I doubt it.
I don't think so, though.
I don't think.
Because
Last I knew, Keller had it.
I think Keller had it, because Keller cut it off the goblin.
Yes.
No, excuse me, please, Mr. Keel, can I have that little amulet that you stole from the Goblin Queen?
Why?
I'm just going to see if I can, connect myself to it. I think it would be good to have a little...
Right input, love.
And Fern shuts her eyes and takes a deep breath.
Keller starts getting it out of his pouch. Go on, there you go. Money teasing.
Thank you very much. Yes. I'll see you at breakfast, and I'm gonna try and attune to that.
Fern in Keller's room, alone.
With no chaperone?
I was about to say, Fern's never been in a room alone with anybody that's not her cousin or her grandma. Like,
I was
She's in a
outside the
boys'
room. I knocked on the door.
So I'm giving you the forecast for today. You can attune to the amulet, no problem. Would y'all like to, I don't know, roll for some more rumors, or are y'all happy to ignore them because y'all are just trying to get out of Dodge?
yeah, I mean, I thought that the plan, and somebody was, the river Tiraki, crossing at either the point where we can get directly to Port Castigliar, or
Mesro.
or Mesro, and then rejoining the river back down to where we can catch it to Kirsabal. Try find allies that way. See what's occurring at Kirsabal, and then be like, please be friends with us.
Okay. So, don't want to pick up any rumors then.
I'll have a listen out.
I mean, if we're in a tavern, like,
Well, I mean, like, there's, sitting around at breakfast and all that, because y'all are staying in an inn, and so there's a tavern downstairs, there's people eating and all that, and then there's all that time that y'all spent walking through the streets and everything yesterday. So I'm giving you an opportunity to pick up a free rumor without having to roll a gather information check.
yeah, sure, why not?
All right, cool. And roll a D100 for anybody that would like your rumor.
Okay.
31.
87.
12?
Okay. Oh, all right. So go ahead. Give Keller his rumor first.
Mm-hmm.
Keller, you hear that Chult was once playground for a green dragon. Her bones mark the location of a hidden treasure trove. If you travel to Mesro and head east along the Laughing Gorge, and south towards Kirsabal, you might stumble on the dragon's bones and earn yourself a place in the history books. So that is Keller's.
That's very helpful, Keller. Thank you for picking that one up.
I think I missed the first part of that. All I heard was about
East from Mesro, down the Laughing Gorge, and then towards Kirsabal, we might find some green dragon bones, and with it a lot of treasure.
That's fun.
So 87 is a rumor that you've already heard. The great god Uptal once guided the people of Chult, but he tired of their constant warring and abandoned them. Since then, Chultans have turned to the worship of other gods. Ooh, here's a good one.
Ooh, spicy,
I'll
nice.
put it up into the chat as
Fern's
well.
good at gossip.
Deep in the heart of the jungle is a city built by minotaurs. It's now overrun by snake people, but even worse things dwell below. In visions, I have seen strange devils screaming in the dark.
Oh man, that's.
Oh. That sounds like it might be a labyrinth with Yuan-Ti underneath it.
That sounds like Nope Town.
I think we should just start diving in, you know? I think we can take on some Yuan-Ti. We'll be alright. I honestly don't know IRL. I have not looked at Yuan-Ti in a book for many years.
Question.
Could go either way.
Do googly eyes exist in the world of Dungeons and Dragons? Because
No.
if so, I would like to buy an entire sack of googly eyes. So when we do kill Yuan Ti, I can just put the eyes on their corpses.
No.
No?
Oh.
No.
Shame. I should have been an artificer.
The DC for that is 35.
DC for that is unachievable.
So, if there's nothing else you would like to achieve in Port Nyanzaru, I assume that you will all head out of the Tariki Gate down to the little mini dock that sits there, which is where the group originally entered and met all the dinosaurs. It's where all the dinosaurs are raised and kept. And I assume that you will launch your little canoe and start heading up the river Tariki.
If the Triceratops we befriended when we were first there is still there, I would just like to be like, hey, Triceratops, this is our friend Keller. That's it. I just want it to meet Keller because it's a nice Triceratops.
Those dinosaurs in that pen are very friendly, actually.
Yeah, they're very, very nice.
Oh, I need to give myself a long rest, actually, as well.
So, he is there, remembers you,
Oh.
will nuzzle your hand. But you know, like, you understand that he's happy to see you, and generally happy. And yeah, seems to be well.
I'm so glad you're well, little friend. Well, big friend now. You've gotten very big in the last 2 months. Pat, pat, pat. Probably get some dino snot on my hand, wipe it on the front of my shirt. Yeah.
Excellent. Alright, so I'll go ahead and move you on to the harbor there. And due to insane survival, obviously if you're traveling up the river, you don't need to make a roll for navigation, because it's literally impossible for Meadow to get lost on the river. Anyway. Foraging or trail rations? What are we doing?
I think I want to forage with advantage if someone wants to help. I'm guessing.
I'm sure that, you know, Willorin will help.
Wait,
I
not
mean,
Willerin.
Brierin. Whatever B's character is.
But B's character usually does lookout, and I think we should percept.
Well,
So I should probably just... Because someone rows.
Mm-hmm.
Josh is wayfinding. Well, Meadow's wayfinding. Brierin is lookout. And so that means I have to try and fish on my own. But I will try every day to fish, and every day I unsuccessfully fish, we can eat a good berry, I guess.
Well, y'all also have a whole pile of rations now.
It's true.
But yes, y'all can do whatever it is that y'all like to
I
do.
rolled twice. Take the 13.
That's fine. 13, you'll manage to forage food. The day will pass. You may move the marker to your next location as I give you the weather. Wow, you don't get very far out of Port Nyanzaru. You're more than welcome to try to travel in the tropical storm if you'd like. I'm pretty sure that y'all will hunker down.
Yeah, I mean, Meadow with his +9 with survival probably knows it's a bad time to try and to attempt that, honestly.
Yeah. So, a single day outside of Port Nyanzaru, tropical storm blows in. The rain is just falling. The wind is blowing. It's a minor hurricane, but it's warm. It's not like the miserable cold weather here. So there's that. Tomorrow's weather. The wind will still be heavy. It will still be raining, but it won't be nearly as bad.
Nice.
So let's go ahead and get a foraging roll.
Oh yeah. Boop. Hey. Ooh.
Cool. You will definitely get plenty of food for the day.
Nice. Cool.
And at any point, if there's anything that y'all would like to do while y'all are traveling, obviously just let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna kind of speed run y'all up the river to the point that that y'all get where y'all are going. Right. So, next day's weather. Ooh, blistering hot. Super heavy winds. Super heavy rain. I mean, it's almost a tropical storm. Go ahead and give me a foraging roll.
Oh yeah, sure. I was just also looking at my spells to make sure they went. I don't know why it rolled twice. They were both fine.
That's fine. So yes, y'all have plenty of food. Go ahead and move the party token again. I'll give you another day's weather.
Oh shoot, there was something I was gonna look for in Port Nyanzaru. I didn't have the money. Never mind, everyone ignore me. Next time we're in Port Nyanzaru, we should make sure we save 50 GP to get hold of a ruby. Because then I can cast continual flame and then that rain and wind can't put it out. And we will just have a permanent campfire in a jar. And that'd be great. Anyway, sorry.
It doesn't give out heat though, does it? The continual flame, so we can't cook on it, I don't think.
Oh yeah, okay. But it'd be good for eyesight, I guess, at
Yeah.
least. Oh, I'm fucking nailing it at fishing. Everyone's getting delicious, tasty
Yeah.
river fish and river weed and pond scum every day. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Yay.
You're from round those parts. What am I giving everyone? I'm giving everyone shrimp. Yum.
I mean, yeah, so, like, there's plenty of different fish. There's shrimp, there's crawfish. I mean, there's
Nice.
all kinds of different vegetation you can get. Most vegetation not that great, but so
Sorry, we might have already moved a couple of days ahead, but I've just not moved the token because the dog's been going ballistic. So
I think we've done 2 days while you've not.
So I could
3 now.
Oh, so you can move to like.
So
here,
1,
probably.
2, 3. There we go.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. So can somebody... Josh, can you open up Briaren's character sheet and roll a perception check?
That's not ominous. That's not an ominous thing for the DM to say.
Natural 20 for 25.
Jeez, what is it?
Wow! Well done, B. 10 out of 10. Great roll.
Wow. Okay. So
Fuck off, Grung.
Eh.
as you're starting to set camp for the evening,
Mhm.
you see three
T-Rexes, go on. Let's do it. We'll be fine.
of these
Oh my god!
Ah.
Cool.
strutting into your camp. Or, like, not like into it, but at the edge of it, right? And they're looking at you with their beady little eyes.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Do I know what these are? Like, do I know what these are? Because they're like Chiltern natives and stuff, I guess.
You can...
And the birds?
You can roll a nature check.
My nature's not very good because I'm not very intelligent. 21 though.
So these are Iblis. They are not actually beasts. They are monstrosities.
That's
And they are
fun.
evil little bastards.
They're dangerous. Cool.
Fuck yeah.
With a 21, I will say that you know they have been known to steal people.
Get in the bag.
And
They're like reverse stalks.
Just
Stealing babies, not delivering them.
Rob channeling big bullet born energy. Get in the bag.
So I'm going to have to clear a map real quick because
Yeah, I assume Brian tells us, and then I'm like, oh no, these are bad.
yeah,
These are very, very bad. They're not birds. They steal, they kidnap people. They're bad. They look like birds, but they're not birds.
What do you mean they're going to kidnap people?
They're not actually natural. They just look like birds, but they have been known to.
Oh no, not like those gorilla things again, but birds.
A little
Shoo!
bit.
Shoo! All of you, shoo!
so you're aware these are like actually large-sized creatures.
Oh my god, they're big.
Yes.
Oh
These
wow.
Big boys.
They're like a cassowary in my head.
I learnt really interesting facts about cassowary the other day, and I'm like, oh no, these are bad. These are scary animals, Australia.
Damn, nature, you scary.
Well, so I think it's the cassowary that basically their sharpest claw is at the back of their foot, and it's on a joint that they can lock, and they have an excellent sense of hearing. So if they want to fuck with you, what they do is they can like, it's like rumored that they can like hear your heartbeat, so they literally have like a dagger on their foot that they try to like stab you through the heart with. Damn, Australia, you scary.
They are the most dinosaur-like bird I've ever seen in my life. When I've seen them in conservations and zoos and things, I'm like, oh, this is a dinosaur.
Yeah,
Damn.
this is like full raptor town. Like, hello, sweetheart. Well, my kittens are back from their extended stay at their Uncle Alex's. So, see if I can grab my kids.
No, cassowary don't hurt. For the chat, worrying about them, they don't actually attack people until they're attacked first. Like, every story of them killing people is like, kids who went down to the creek to try beat one to death with a baseball bat, and it was like, no, fuck you, and killed them instead. And I'm like, well, not to victim blame, but...
I mean, if your intent is to go down to the creek
Look at
and...
that kid!
if the intent is to... The intent is to go and beat the bird to death with a baseball bat, then honestly you deserve it if it stabs you.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go ahead and pull you all over to this nice little map.
Oh, at least buy us a drink first, Kurt.
Can you all see?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
See
know
our impending
little
death.
vegan tofu is upset that we thought we were saying don't conserve the birds.
I mean, I think all the PCs don't eat meat. I'm pretty sure.
Fuck
Like,
that.
Yeah, I think we're all vegetarian or
No,
vegan.
I think Fern probably would eat a fish.
No, I
Fern's-
mean like Prue, Josh,
Oh,
Rob.
Prue. Yeah.
I think we're all vegetarian or vegan.
All right, cool. Can I get some initiatives? Cause
We're
gonna
Fucking
go-
hell, Brian!
we're gonna
He's
go
not
into
even
some-
here.
we're gonna go into some good fun times, man. because-
Grandma would like to. Grandma
click
would like to
myself.
rage.
I will type in my actual one, but I did forget to click myself. I
Oh.
love these drums so much. They bang so
I
hard.
agree.
That did really well.
I also forgot to do that.
Oh,
That's
Kelly.
very
Oh,
unlike me to
Kelly.
forget how to do.
You was too busy thinking about Renee today. You got Renee on the mind.
Nay on the mind all day.
I've got-
every day.
I've got token settings, but like if I right click my thingy, it doesn't give me my little like menu. That's really weird. So I can't add myself to the turn
So yes, only the GM can add you to the turn order, but you would
yeah.
have to roll another initiative. But you still have the ability to edit your number on the turn order.
My initiative's 8, so it's Grandma, Bird, Fern, Bird, Meadow, Keller.
Weird.
Bring it up a bit.
So I'm going to assume that
Always.
you have mentioned these birds being evil.
Yeah.
The driver might actually know it as well. Let's see. Let's find out. Nope. But she'll take your word for it. Byron knows that you're the more squishy of the grandchildren. So she will run up to this Iblis. Will rage. Because, I mean, that's what she does.
Yep.
And, sorry, I'm trying to navigate her character sheet at the moment. Take a big chop. Which will not hit somehow. And that will end her turn. Coincidentally, the big giant bird that she is charged up to is the first one to go.
That's really bad.
4 cube. Let's see. So, I need all of you
Hypnotic patterns are bad.
to make a wisdom saving throw.
No.
God. I'd 11/7 to this, so that's something.
Oh fuck yeah. Okay. Fine.
Yeah. 15?
Everyone, sorry, was the
Everyone.
same word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hate
Oh,
it.
Keller!
Oh, sweet baby boy.
Nice
Oh,
manual.
Granny.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay. So
Here comes creepy uncle.
No, please.
Keller and Brian.
I got you, brother. I got you, brother.
Charmed. You're incapacitated and have a speed of 0. And will remain that way until you take damage or someone takes an action to remove you from your stupor.
I have a metagame question. Would we know to go and shake them, or do you think we would intuit it after like a round of combat?
You can see as soon as it happens. Like you're aware. Like so, what happens is this Iblis, it spreads out its wings and like the feathers ripple with all these bright colors, and turn down the music before the chat. And as you do, like you being someone that has saved from it, realize that an effect has attempted to do something to you.
Yeah.
And you can perceive anyone that you can see that failed. So for you, it'd be both of you. Meadow can't see Keller unless he turns around. That Briarin and Keller both have just kind of gone slack, and they're doing that head cocked to the side, drooly mouth thing.
Like
So
little emojis.
basically, to Prue, Keller looks absolutely normal.
Cool. Yeah, I just didn't want to like be like I run over and shake Keller and just it seem a bit like sketchy and metagamey and gross.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Thank you.
I need to switch back to my regular. Let's see what's a good one. There we go. We'll give them some chained hearts. That's it. That's a good way. Alright, so that's the first birdie. Second birdie is going to flap over and would it no, probably not. It's going to fly over and land beside Keller.
No.
This is a to you, buddy.
Fern.
Well, it's been nice knowing you all.
Oh, is it not going to do anything to him?
Not yet.
Sweet. I'm going to run over and be like, Keller, no! And then I'm going to like take Keller by the shoulders and look down at him because I'm a big tall furball and be like, wake up, silly, wake up, there's a big bird in front of you.
Cool. So that is your action and your
And then as a
movement?
bonus action, I'm gonna cast my spiritual weapon like over here
Yeah,
to
we'll
the
grab
to the
that.
kind of like side of it, and I will cast that in the chat. So that I also have an inspiration marked on my sheet. Did you give us inspiration?
Yes, I did.
Great. I will remember that in case I fuck up a d20 roll.
Inspiration has to be decided before you roll.
Ah, okay.
Was that everybody or was that just...
Yes,
think we all got it.
that was everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll even give it to Rob, even though he wasn't there when I gave it out. Because I gave it to y'all while we were waiting on him to show up. Is it?
yeah. Well, yeah, PC, I think.
Alright, well, as soon as B actually loads up, let me close out the other thing. And we will, I will let B take over B's character.
There she is.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Hey!
B.
Cool. Alright. So B, you have used one rage. You're in the middle of combat. You are currently charmed.
Am I still raging or?
Yes,
No.
for now.
Okay.
Alright, cool. So, you managed to bonk the Iblis with your spiritual weapon? Or
Well, my little Venus flytrap does a little bite. Only a
5
gentle
points.
one. A very gentle.
nibble.
Just a nibble, that's right. Hi, B.
Okay.
Hi.
You've joined to 3 giant evil birds that can apparently cast spells attacking us.
What?
And you're currently hypnotic pattern.
Yeah, you
You're
got
out
hit
of
by
it.
hypnotic pattern.
The fuck?
Yeah, these things are a bad time.
You did
Yeah,
nat 20 to spot them, and also you nailed another roll. You rolled a 20 on the initiative as well. You've been killing it
So-
while you've not been here.
Ah,
This Iblis will step up this way, and actually it will step up a little further.
I got you, Grandma.
And I need all 3 of you that aren't currently charmed to make a wisdom saving throw.
Motherfucker.
I don't know what I've done, but I think I've accidentally deleted Briarin. Well, not
23.
deleted her.
23!
Hey, look at cousins!
And to you as well, Keller.
Yeah, sorry, I thought I clicked it.
Come on, Keller. There we go.
Yeah!
21.
Alright,
Oh,
cool.
and the other one came through as well. So 21 was the first one, so.
Yep, cool. Alright,
So
so, y'all are not hypnotic patterned, I did. Meadow.
Okay. I'm gonna run over to Grandma. Use my action to wake her from her
Stupor?
stupor.
Yep.
And then I will. I will use my spirit totem of the unicorn. Probably like
Yeah, hold on, I can't see it right now. I'm grabbing your totem. But you'll be able to move it anyway, so. Let me just shrink it down to the right size. There you go. Move your totem wherever it is.
I don't have control of it.
Should now.
Thank you. Here?
Cool. Alright.
That's my action.
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Cool. Alright. Keller.
I'm gonna twat this bird that's next to me.
Alright, you can certainly try.
Keller rolls like 20 something.
9, great.
And that's not gonna do.
Cool. Love my life.
Alright, ignore that.
Briarin.
Just
Yeah.
making sure you're.
It's your turn.
Yeah.
Just making sure you're beyond 20 working, was you?
Yeah, I think I've accidentally yeah, Briarin's out of the campaign for some reason. I don't know how I've done it, but it's still working for now. Everything's going so wrong. I can't see any part of the map. I'm just seeing loading screen. So I'm just gonna.
You're
is there something I can
standing.
hit?
You are standing next to 2 different birds. One of them that charmed you, and another one that you were charmed while it walked up. So.
Am I still charmed?
No, Meadow
No.
got you out of it.
Okay. I'm gonna try and hit the one that charmed me.
The one in front of you then.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try and hit that.
yeah, and just be aware if you're moving as well. Meadow is directly in the space behind you.
Right. Okay. So I can't see the battle map, but I'm hitting what I don't know what that.
The one that came up.
Is that
Natural
a
20. Yes.
Hey,
Grandma,
Yes,
yeah.
Grandma.
Yes, Grandma.
drama.
Okay, I'm assuming that fucking hits. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be
Yeah,
mad.
it's crit. So 15 points.
Oh, +1. Hey, something's come up. Blur.
Yeah, that's just me looking at what they can do.
Oh, okay. Right. So, so 15. I don't know if I get any extra. I don't think it's critical yet, is it yet?
No, I think you'd have an extra dice if you were an orc.
Yes, so no, slash a critical hit. When I score a critical hit that deals slashing damage to a creature you grievously wound until the start of the next turn, the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls.
Okay.
Ooh,
It also reduces its speed by 10 foot
Okay.
until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Welcome,
Um,
because I'm really good with the battle axe.
and you don't have
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing. You don't have the thing that allows you to re-roll ones.
What's your? Oh, do you have a
Okay.
fighting style? If
Sorry,
it's
guys.
like it's
Sorry.
two-handed, I think it's like two-handed weapon or whatever.
Yes,
it is.
2 weapon fighting.
No, two weapon fighting's like dual wielding. I think you might have the wrong fighting style.
I like the fighting style of chat shit, get banged.
I was just wondering, like, because there's like savage critical or something like that that allows you to re-roll
Great
ones.
weapon fighting lets you re-roll ones and twos.
Something like that.
Which I think
no,
is
I
probably
don't think I
the-
took that. 2 weapon fighting. Yeah, you're right. I've completely taken the wrong thing.
Two weapon fighting lets you add your modifier to the second.
I was just
Yeah.
wondering, since your second die roll was a
2-handed
1,
is
but
what I meant. What I wanted, but that's fine. The
so
sort
that'll
that
end
off.
your turn.
Yeah, because I
Don't
can only
forget-
take-
You add
Rage
your rage
damage.
bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, rage damage. So that's a +2.
So 2 more damage.
Sorry, guys.
Alright, so now we're back up to the Iblis that is originally tried to make you all
Shit.
vulnerable. think. I think this birdie has taken a lot of damage and is going to just attempt to fly away. So you may make an attack of opportunity if you wish, Briar.
Yes, absolutely.
Who did that?
You will not hit.
Who did that to my unicorn?
I know.
I'll give you a guess.
Not me.
Charlie.
I don't know. Honestly,
It could be
it's
any of
either
us.
it's
Blah, blah,
either,
blah.
it's honestly either Rob or Prue. Like,
Blah, 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 blah.
Candy Mountain. Candy Mountain.
It's definitely not Rob.
That Iblis is going to fly.
I took my spleen.
He gets minus. Is that the one I hit?
Yes.
Minus
Yes.
10 movement. Yeah.
Yes. This one.
Do it. Bite me hard.
fight me in the sky.
Look me in the eyes and fight me.
Is going to cast Blur.
What the fuck are these things?
Wizard birds.
Wizard boys.
These are red mages they were talking about.
And,
Yeah, I have this advantage. Okay, that's fine.
and will also fly. So Briar, Bernarin and Keller may both attempt an attack of opportunity if they wish, but
certainly
it will be
shall.
at disadvantage.
I will give it a go. Do I use my inspiration to just make it plain? No, I will just do it with disadvantage. That's fine.
Does 12 hit?
12 does not hit,
Does a
Damn it.
14?
but a
hit?
14 does.
Yes.
Ba, ba, ba.
Oh! 9 bludgeoning damage.
So it takes some damage. And it
I love that
flies.
there's just a unicorn made of flowers, just like walking around the middle of this battle map. Like,
We're pretty, you know.
Fern.
Yeah. You said it flew. Is it up?
Yes, it is. They are like 10 feet up in the air.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon next to it and try and hit it again, because I assume my spiritual weapon can fly.
What's the movement on your spiritual weapon?
I think it is... Oh, it's only 20 feet. Sorry, I thought it was 60. It's only 20. So I will move it slightly closer to somebody. I'll move it next to that one next to these cats over here. Wait, hold on. Oh, no. Yeah, I can put it above Meadow's head.
That's fine.
And I will try and attack this one with the spiritual weapon as the bonus action.
Okay.
Oh, it was an 8. No,
Yeah,
it's not
nope,
gonna do
not
it.
gonna happen.
And then I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at the one that flew away from me and Keller as my action.
Okay.
Dum, dum, dum. Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does hit.
Yeah.
For 20
That's
points.
20 points of radiant damage, and the next person to attack it will have advantage as it
How
glitters.
do you want to do it? As its
Yeah.
glittering corpse falls from the air?
Oh, wait, didn't it have blur?
Oh yes,
Should I
that's
roll
right.
a-
It
roll
should
to
be
hit again?
disadvantage. Yes.
Okay.
Please be high.
Or
Um,
I'm gonna just do it, yeah. Fuck it. Oh, hell yeah. We're fine.
With
the
same
exact amount of
damage.
damage as well.
Same damage.
I mutter a little prayer, and this, like, you know, like when they waterband in Avatar or The Legend of Korra, this, like, slosh of water, like, bursts out from me and wraps around it, and then, like, all just sucks into its body at one time, and it lets off, and, like, all of the sunlight hits it, so it's all, like, glittering, and then it just, like, with a explodes in a puff of, like, feathers and glitter and water. And there's this, like, little mini cascading waterfall of feathers and water to the ground.
So as your spell wraps it up and magnifies the light and squeezes it and pulls the water around it turns red, and then this corpse glittering in the sun falls into the ground, hits and explodes into a giant puff of glittering feathers, which, you know, is only made more interesting by the colorful feathers that it uses to cast its hypnotic pattern.
Nice.
Is that your turn?
I have some movement, so I am just gonna, like, come and form up over here with what looks like the front line. So I will just move over there.
Yeah. So this last Iblis is going to cast Blur and GTFO. So Medorin, you may make an attack of opportunity if you want. No?
8.
Does not hit. Yeah.
Does Grandma get one? If
Nope,
this goes-
she's already
My
used hers.
reaction's already gone, yeah.
Ah.
He's gone on the other one. Less sad.
Okay. Ooh. Medorin, use your turn.
Meadow is going to cast a second level ice knife at this guy.
Okay.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay. Straight roll.
Has that guy got blur
Oh,
on in this
you're
one?
right. That one doesn't. So advantage.
At 20 it. Come on, baby.
23
Hits.
for 16.
Cool. So you shoot a ice knife at this thing, and what does that look like?
Like I think I've said this sort of before. So when Meadow casts ice knife, like his he holds his like staff aloft, and like a watery like bear claw forms, freezes, and then he flings his quarterstaff at the thing, and like the knife like flies off the top. and then like explodes.
Well, as it reaches the bird, it explodes, and frozen feathers fly out from the ground as this bird as well plummets down to the ground and shatters.
Hell yeah, cousins. Let's rock and
Anything
roll.
else?
That was my action. No, is anybody hurt? Grandma?
No,
Don't
they
jinx
haven't
me.
made any attacks.
That's fine. Whatever, I don't care. They're evil, they're bad. I know they are.
Tell yourself that.
I mean, Kirk
That's
literally told me
something-
that with my nature joke,
Yeah,
so...
he does. He knows they are.
I know
evil.
they're bad.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I'm gonna do a stupid.
They just, were trying to kidnap y'all, and y'all were too quick.
5, 10, 15.
Because somebody, nat 20 their perception check again, and they couldn't get surprised.
I'm moving 30 feet after this guy with blur on it.
Okay, cool. Alright, Keller.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can move. Yeah, all the way over. So. Oh no, I'm gonna move like as far as I can.
Should be 60 feet if you use your action as well.
Okay.
It's 70 because you're a wood elf, aren't you? 35.
So I could literally get over all the way over there.
You still wouldn't be able to attack because it's in the air.
Yeah, exactly.
You'd get you'd get your opportunity attack though.
It's
Like if it
it's he wouldn't be threatening it. It's too high in the air.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna move my full movement,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shout, "Fuck off, you flappy prick!"
Anything else?
I mean, it's going away, isn't it? So
Yes.
yeah, it's like no point rolling an intimidation, but I do it in a angry, somewhat intimidating way.
Okay.
Fist shooketh in the air.
Okay. Byron.
I think Bryrin's going to sort of look towards her party and just be sort of like, "Are we trying to kill these things still?"
Meadow's gone feral, so
Right.
you're gonna have to stop him from chasing it, or he's just gonna chase it. And I think you probably know this.
Yeah.
Fern certainly knows this.
I think Bryrin will go her movement then. 30 foot, which is... Da-da-da.
Probably level with Meadow. So.
There, yep. So I shall move myself there.
Good.
Give a somewhat concerned look to my grandson and take out a javelin and throw it at the
Okay.
bird.
What's your range on javelin?
30 foot.
Cool. Alright, cool. It does
So-
have blur though, which
Oh,
it's a disadvantage roll.
No, that's a great axe. Let's not throw that. Ah. 24?
Yeah, it hits.
Love you, Grandma.
Wow.
That was a nat 20 that got cancelled out though.
Oh, that was a nat 20 that got cancelled out, wasn't it? Yeah. So it's 7.
Okay.
It's only 7. That's one of my javelins down unless
So-
I get it back.
You're pretty sure that bird has taken some damage. Anything else?
That's me done. That's all I can do.
Alrighty. Fern?
I'm going to do a little jog up to the gang. And then I'm just going to hold an action. My goddess is a goddess of peace, so this is why I'm doing this. I think I'm going to... Ooh, I know what I'm going to do. For flavour, I'm going to go up to my cousin who I've seen sometimes get a bit unwell, and I'm going to hold out a little flower petal in front of him and be like, come now, don't overexert yourself, and I've cast guidance on you. What you do with that guidance, if you use it your next turn, is up to you. If you use it to attack something, you use it to attack something.
Doesn't it just go on? It doesn't go on attacks, does it, guidance? I think it only goes on...
No, it only goes on ability checks, but you might try and do like a grapple or something, try and jump in the sky and tackle this bird down. I don't know, it's up to you. But yeah, you have a guidance. Otherwise, as a bonus action, I'll move the spiritual weapon up close near us, in case it comes back, but I'm not actually attacking.
Cool.
And that's my go.
Alright, the verb now no longer troubled with anything is going to piece the hell out. So it's going to move 80 feet, which will take it off the map. So yeah, it's going to fly way up, and away.
With one of my javelins.
Meadow.
So here's the thing. It's flying way up. The range on Ice Knife is still 60 feet.
It's beyond that.
Even if I moved 30 and then shot it, it's higher than 60 feet. Like, the altitude is higher than 60 feet.
So it moves 80. It's already 20 away from you, so it's 100. So if you move forward 30, that would still put it 70 feet away.
70. It's annoying. Okay. Just let it go, I guess.
Okay. Cool. So I believe that will end combat unless somebody has something of a significant range that would like to try to murder this bird.
I think 60 is my max. Yeah, 60 is my max, which is annoying because I wanted to murder it.
So, combat over there. Cool. Right. I will go here the turn order and move you all back to this beautiful map.
Will
of
a
Chult.
strongly worded letter have enough range?
That depends
Straight
on
step
whether or not you pay the airmail postage.
Too much. Yeah.
Pretty sure we're poor as well.
Just leave it, Keel.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Alright, so we'll go back to some nice jungle travel music here. And that happens as you are picking out your spot for the camp at the end of your travel day.
Strange birds these are.
So you have 2 giant chickens you can have for dinner if you want to eat evil bird that's not really a bird.
I mean, it depends on if it's actually good for eating.
I mean, it's
Will I
it's
get the
meat.
runs?
I mean,
Evil meat, though.
Evil meat, yeah.
I mean,
Eat it and start squawking.
Like if it smells like it's probably edible, then
it's edible. They're edible.
yeah.
I mean, anything's technically edible.
Some only once.
Yeah, sometimes only once though, and that's kind of what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Eat it, pussy.
I mean, you have the ability to detect poison and whatnot, do you not?
Yeah.
I don't sell that spell at the moment. So
Probably the paladin thing, surely.
Maybe. Who knows?
I mean, Fenaren can also purify. So if she stocked it today,
Yes, I did.
glassy
I just
eyed
like-
brew
yeah,
like.
I can get any evil worms.
I
out
know
of the
for a
evil
fact that
meats.
like Fern pretty much constantly has it prepped because the fish that y'all get out of the river requires
Yeah.
purifying.
Rim, yeah.
Yeah, and because I can ritual cast it, it doesn't cost a slot, and I've been doing it every day.
So-
I've just been doing it quietly.
I mean,
Good old Springfield three-eyed fish
Uh,
filled with green
any
luminous
kind of
goo.
parasites it might have had or whatnot is purified. You know the meat is safe. So,
But if actually I fucking prepped my spells properly today, I could have killed that fucking bird. But I forgot to prep.
Well,
I forgot to unprep.
so will y'all camp where y'all killed? Are y'all gonna travel on just a little further, try to find a place more suitable?
Does
Or...
anybody know what caused that to happen? Like, warning.
They're sort of like. Well, I mean, I rolled a 21, so you tell me how much of this is inferred and how much is what. Like, they're like creatures of opportunity, aren't they? I think.
Yes, they are
So
creatures.
it was just kind of like trying to get the jump
Not
on
a
us.
targeted.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
But the reason that I wanted to kill them is because they're not actually animals. They are out of the realm. They are closer to monster or devil than they are animal. And they do kidnap travelers and eat them and such. So I figured the more of these that we could be rid of, the better.
That is fine. I trust you. I knew you would have reason.
What I do want to ask is whether or not y'all are going to stay where y'all kill the birds to camp or move on.
I would like to
Move on.
Yeah.
I will say that y'all know that this river is right in the middle of undead area. There's nowhere to camp where you can be like, hey, this area is relatively safe.
Yeah, this is bad town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we camp on this side of the river because like on the map it's notched as darker on the right. So I still think we try and camp on the left hand side of the river because it's like great. Something big and nasty would have to still cross the river to get to us. Like we're further afield if we go this side of the river.
I think we should move on because it's a bit more. I don't know. I'm uncomfortable being sleeping where we fought, but we also probably attracted things with noise. They're going away. I just want to say I want to pick up a couple of brightly coloured feathers before we leave, just as a note for like if we encounter Chwingers, I want to be able to be like, here you go, have a feather.
Cool. So you can add however many Iblis feathers you want to.
I'll add 10. That's a small number of feathers. It's not many.
Yeah, I mean these are large birds. There's plenty of feathers.
Yeah.
I mean,
how much light of the day? Like, if I was to use my like cook's tools and like a survival check or whatever, like, would I have time to like butcher one of these birds and then continue traveling, or are we kind of running short and we need to just
like so? I generally consider y'all traveling for 8 hours a day, which means that like I consider y'all taking like 2 hours in the morning to break camp and all that, and then 2 hours to set up camp. So like if you want to do like a kind of rushed setting up camp in the evening, you have time to do stuff. You know, I mean it's however much you want to do. I mean, like I don't expect y'all to be like traveling super far from this area.
I did do a good survival roll today, so we will have plenty of little crawfish and
good survival, then
strange jungle fruits to
I
eat,
will tell you that I'm pretty sure Keller also picked up a 10-pound bag of salt in Port Nyanzaru. This is prime meat for preserving.
All right.
Let's preserve it. Let's preserve the monster meat.
Get my salt out. We'll preserve that fine meat.
Monster. Wow. Rob, everything you say makes me feel uncomfortable.
What are you trying to say?
Just anything. Anything.
You're so lucky you weren't here at the start of stream, B. I'm just
I'm just preserving that fine meat.
I love the idea of bees, like one of bees, like lines in veils, being Rob.
Always has been for years, hasn't it?
Has been for years, yeah.
Has been for years.
About that, yeah.
I will say.
Yeah, in fact, B, don't go and watch the start of this stream. Just.
I will say that you can make camp away from these birds, no problem. Y'all can preserve the meat and all that. Between the two corpses, I'll say with a pound of salt, y'all can preserve 10 days worth of rations from the two birds.
That's good. Do you want some sort of survival roll, or you good, or nice? So
no, because I know that you have proficiencies with the cook's tools. You'll have all the ingredients. Y'all, it's fine. Also know that you have a stupid, outrageous wisdom.
It's almost like I'm a druid.
Yeah, so whatever. I don't care.
Kirk is so ready for Meadow to die.
Kirk is so done with Medaran.
Kirk's salty.
No, I'm not Iblis.
No.
You know what is going to be salty?
The
This
salt
delicious
thing,
bird
yeah.
meat.
So,
I thought that.
what
never
I do
mind.
want is some perception rolls for watch. I'll give y'all tomorrow's weather as well.
Do percept. Oh, great. Well, if zombies come on my watch, we're fucked, but hey.
First watch. Dun dun dun.
We stick it to the same order, yeah.
Second watch.
Easily, yeah.
You use a lantern, don't you, Fern?
Yeah.
Can I borrow your
Yeah.
lantern? I don't have dark vision
Yes,
today.
yes, of course.
It's perception.
Well, a new one.
24.
And then
Third watch is Keller, which is the 21.
yeah.
And fourth
then mine.
watch, E.
Well, me out here in the under 20 club.
Right.
You've had a tough day.
So,
Yes. Thanks, Grandma.
She gives you a cup of tea.
Oh.
Fern, it makes sense that you don't see this because you're taking your watch as just that twilight bit, so you still have the red glow of the sun on the horizon and everything.
Yeah.
But the rest of you all take your watches, when it's completely dark. So, as you're taking your watch, there is, up in the sky, a flickering flame that is miles and miles away. And I mean, you can tell, from where you are, it looks like there's a tiny candle flame. So you can't, really judge the distance, but you're aware that there's some kind of fire hanging in the air some distance down the river. But that is all that happens that night. The next day, no real trouble with travel.
Successfully complete a long rest and stuff.
Successfully complete a long rest, yes.
Cool, right. Somebody move their party token for me. I'm fiddling
Yeah,
with
sure.
spells.
Done.
Cool.
So, you do manage food. It's a scarce meal, but it's a meal. It'll keep
I
you
was rolling
nourished.
plus 20s the last 3 days. They can all cope with a day of slightly shitter fish.
Right.
We've also got 10 days worth of fresh burb.
Here's your pond scum soup.
Yummy, it's a new recipe I'm trying.
So,
That was literally us right at the start of the campaign when we were creating water. It was just like forbidden soup.
This is literally just water with a few feathers in it. What's going on?
Forbidden soup.
let me get some watches. First watch.
Aye,
And I'll
Is
give
this
you
the
all-
next night?
Yes.
aye. Well, dunno, Fern's daydreaming about something, but I don't know what.
And don't even know what day it is. Oh, neither does Keller.
25 on the second watch.
So,
Whoa, Brian.
y'all are.
Literally, Meadow is the only person awake here.
I'll blame them that shit food we had.
Leave my cousin alone, you bully.
Right, she can't hear.
I can. I'm awake. She clips around the air.
Cast ice knife on Keller.
Hell. My fault she's bad at fishing today.
We are all trying to help each other be
Um,
kind.
Cool. So,
Didn't your mother teach you manners?
Meadow,
Popped out the hole in the ground.
you're aware that this fire, y'all are getting closer to it. It's quite a distance away. But it must be pretty high in the air.
What direct? Is it like north? Is it like southeast or
it
southwest?
is straight up the river.
Cool.
And you're aware that it must be fairly high because you can see it over the canopy of the jungle.
Okay.
But nothing happens. And y'all, I rolled the weather for you for the next day. No wind, no rain, 31 degrees.
Well, that's kind of miserable, honestly.
Um,
It's certainly the driest and least windy day we've ever had in Jolt.
which
We can
means
dry some clothes out.
water water will
Nana
be
got a bit wet last
needed
night.
Everything you say.
for today.
Everything.
Um,
It's raining.
at the end of the day,
What rolls did you want? Sorry, Kirk.
the
Perception.
yeah,
Snack.
the foraging and perception roll.
So
I don't
my
know for from Briarin for
Oh,
day.
for looking
The
out on
day's
the
travel?
river. Got you.
oh, sorry, I thought you meant for
Apologies. 21.
I thought you meant for the watch.
I don't know. Yeah, y'all did that already.
Random encounter.
Um,
21.
21.
cool.
Grandma,
Alright.
what big eyes you have.
All the better
So-
to spot motherfuckers with.
Grandma,
What
English language.
That it
what I will
says,
tell you
speaking Elvish.
as y'all are traveling,
Touche.
Briarin, around around 2 or 3 in the afternoon, you know, y'all are going to be going and getting ready for camp before long.
Shall I move the token?
You can do, yes.
Hell yeah.
Y'all, Briarin, you will notice that the water is churning up ahead. And I'm going to say, for the purposes of this, about 200 feet ahead.
200.
Uh-huh. And because you once again rolled stupid ridiculous on perception checks, you will see something akin to 2 of these breaking the surface of the water, fighting over a giant octopus.
We have two creatures seem to be fighting over a third, possibly hunting. I don't know whether you want to take the boat to the riverbank and walk around them.
This, yeah, I think.
I sort of point them out.
I mean, honestly, like knowing how big they are, I'm guessing it's probably impossible for me to miss.
So, I will say this. It is time for Mr. Kelakiel to do some of that rowboating. Because as Briarin sees them fighting over the octopus, they see y'all coming down the river, bellow,
Oh, bad time. Bad time.
and start charging towards you.
Oh, can you not, mate?
I
So,
would say row. That way.
which side of the river are you heading towards? Because I assume you're going to head towards the bank. And
side.
let me get an athletics roll. Assuming that you are attempting to go to the bank.
Oh, thank God you could good athletics.
15.
I think we are going to the bank, aren't we?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Left bank, right bank.
Sorry, yeah. Yeah, left bank.
Okay. Left bank. Okay, cool. All right. So, dun, dun, dun. Cool. All right.
Left bank looking at the map, Rob, or left bank the way we're rowing?
My left or your left?
Yeah, East
So we're
Bank or
heading
West
south,
Bank?
So
Yes,
left.
Yeah, east
so
or
going
west?
to East Bank.
East
side.
Bank. Okay, cool.
East
All
side.
right, so in that case, you start making your way there.
Making my way
The two creatures dive under the water. Still
Shit.
going towards the bank.
Nah, fuck it. They're clearly gone, so I'll just carry on. Yes, towards the bank.
Athletics check.
Can we help with the aesthetic checks, or is this no? Okay, yeah, that's fair.
He's the rowboat.
Carla.
Only one oar for the two of us.
Carla.
16. Marginally better.
Okay.
I don't want to show anyone else up, so I'm just, little increments.
Bad time to mention I
So-
can't swim now.
At this point, you are reaching the bank.
Gets the water wings out.
Is everybody disembarking from the canoe?
Yes.
If we can disembark and try to grab and drag, that would be ideal.
Okay. Let me get a group athletics check or athletics checks from whoever's grabbing the canoe to try to pull it out.
I'll help with that certainly.
As you get out, your little whistle falls out your water wings.
Yeah, Meadow is not strong.
Oh no.
Is Keller also helping to get the canoe out of the water?
Oh, go on.
Come on, Keller.
Keller,
Come on.
please.
Come on,
We
Keller.
need
Treat
you,
everyone.
Keller.
I'll treat everyone.
Hey!
Okay.
Truly, any
So-
of those polyhedral sides would have been great. Like 12, 18, 20. Come on, Rob, sort it out.
You all jump out of the canoe onto this sloshy bank and start pulling this canoe up onto the bank when these two giant heads emerge from the riverbank.
Nope.
The water pushing the canoe up onto the bank almost on top of you. And they will attempt to make a bite at you,
The mother effers.
but be unable to reach you because they cannot get close enough to the bank to actually reach you.
Oh.
But they will keep snapping at you, trying to wiggle their way up onto the bank. What are y'all doing?
Let's just drag the canoe, beat feet. Like, we're just going to have to...
Yeah, back to F up.
So, you will make it to the bank, dragging the canoe, doing that whole ground scooting thing, to stay out of the range of the plesiosauruses, and make it to land. And you will port the canoe, and eventually the plesiosaurus will dive back off into the water and go back to trying to fight over the octopus. And you will walk along the eastern bank for a ways, because I'm sure y'all don't want to go straight back into the water. And make camp.
Oh, is it the end of the day?
Well, that happened like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, so I figure you'll probably walk a half hour to an hour down the bank to stay away from them.
Yeah.
And then it's roughly time for camp, yes.
Fair days.
Thank you, Keller. That was really quick thinking. I don't know what we'd have done if we didn't have you at the oars.
Well, you know what they say.
No, what do
No.
they say?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you knew. That's why I asked.
Oh, well.
We don't. So what did they say?
Well, exactly.
Suspension.
I will take it that Fern will create water at the end of the day, because it didn't rain.
Oh, yeah.
And the forecast for the next day is not rain either.
Let me
It's
use
fine.
up that
You'll
goddamn spell
complete.
slot.
You'll complete a long rest. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make y'all roll for watches tonight.
Feed your man's oar, and he can row for a day.
So the weather for this next day, you can go ahead and move the party token up. You can give me a foraging roll.
It's done.
You can give me a perception check.
On it.
Hey, nice.
And,
Yes.
yeah. So, seriously?
Is it the plesiosaurs again? Are they back?
No.
Oh,
Roll
wait,
20 is
the
just
magically
obsessed with the Aldani chasing y'all, but I'm like, they aren't even connected to the Aldani basin. Fuck that. Like, I've rolled it for literally every random encounter, and this time I just rolled it like multiple times. Stupid.
That is kind of
Not
creepy.
doing it. So
Maybe they're watching us. Maybe, could be friends.
Like literally every humanoid we've met is like, don't trust them, they're evil, they're horrible, and they just keep being like, hi guys!
Hi!
We brought you some more lanterns! Like,
I'll have to
bit
make my
broken,
own
but-
random encounter tables for the river. Because I think y'all probably have encountered pretty much everything now. Anyway, so as you are all getting up and going down the river the following day, some of your most favoritist friends. Well, here's my question for you. Actually, are you continuing to go up the river, or did y'all want to start crossing?
oh yeah, do we want to try
Where
and get
we
to
are.
Mesro or Port Castiglia?
Um, so Meadows' plan would have been to get to, I think, this square or this square, like basically like directly across.
Okay.
But also, the way hexes work is that this is like 5 hexes.
Same.
It's actually further to go
further,
laterally than diagonally.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. If people want to cross, people can cross. I don't care.
What do y'all want to do? Are y'all going across land on this day, or going up the river?
I actually don't mind keeping going downriver.
Well,
Because
we also got that
Meadows-
sick little like dragon, like rumor, that little dragon.
Oh yeah, we did.
So the further down the river we go,
So basically,
Wrong
the
river.
dragon is over here somewhere where I'm pinging. It's like east of Mesro and then south. It's somewhere in this empty
sure,
space.
cool. Then, in which case, then there's no reason for us to not cross. Are we just going to head straight to Mares, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm happy to do that. But if other people want to do other stuff, I'm very
Or
chill.
did we want to go to Port Castiglia? Because that's in like a safe haven. And we could still join the river there anyway.
Maybe go to Port Castiglia.
I
Stiglio?
think we should head on to Port Castiglia. Not that we're really in any need for any sort of supplies and whatnot, but there could be information there that we could find out. Or
I think information was our key commodity that we are looking at.
So, no longer going across the river, now going across the land.
A long way to go. Prue.
Yeah, I guess we're cutting across just completely eastward to Port Castiglia, yeah.
All right. Then I will need the navigation roll for today as well.
Oh,
And perception?
I believe you've
16.
already done it.
Okay.
Okay, cool. You can go ahead and move the party token into the square.
Cool.
All right, cool. So, as the morning comes along, grab up. Things I'm looking for. So
we had
Straight out of Terran.
as y'all are traveling, I was just looking to see if there was a handout for these. Um, you start trekking again through these jungles and the deep brush. I mean, there's no trails here, so it's slow going. But you hear some rustling, and then you see a swarm of about
No.
7 snakes flying through the jungle.
Snakes don't usually do that.
These have wings, reptilian wings.
That is interesting.
And that's why I was trying to see if there was a handout so I could show you all a picture.
Oh, yeah.
So it is
Grab that
brightly
handout from
colored.
Rhyme that they're on. Sorry, Rhyme
Um,
spoilers. I apologize, everybody.
Like, none of you have really taken the time to explore Portnia and Zaru to find out that these things are actually common here and they're used as a service. But unless y'all are going to attack them, they will just fly by.
I think Briarin's very intrigued by them and sort of stands sort of cautiously, but doesn't engage unless they do.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm happy to let them go, honestly.
Alright, so
Unusual creatures.
they will fly by. And yeah. So I'm going to say let's go ahead and take a break. Because I have to prep some stuff. And we'll be back in about 15 minutes. So,
Alright.
bye! Hello, everybody! We are back. Yay! Fun times.
Whoop.
The party is traveling through undead jungles in Chult. Yeah.
Because you would.
Nothing bad ever happens in undead areas. Ever.
Honestly, nothing bad ever happens in Chult.
Right? Yeah, I mean, Chult's a lovely
What?
place. I mean, wouldn't you just want to take a vacation there?
Isn't that what we're doing?
That's
Yeah,
are we?
yeah.
I've got
Is this our vacation?
Yeah.
I've
That's
got
what the
these-
travel agent told me. Fucking liar.
I've got these like
Neve was the
lovely.
travel agent.
I've got these
That's why
lovely
she's
little
fucked up.
Yeah, and then
A5. I've got these lovely little A5 postcards from a D&D podcast that I listen to called NADPod, and it's like Shadowfell, and it's all set out like a tourist destination.
Oh no, the
Nice.
things from the Shadowfell are horrible,
See if I can
horrible.
find it.
No, they're
Reminds
great.
me
Yeah.
of some DMing
Well,
I was
how
gonna
about
do.
you find that quickly?
Oh, yeah.
Because
Like
I
a-
want to kill y'all.
Oh,
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
it's got like a
Okay,
little
let's go.
bar in
Let's-
it. It's like
So,
Let's go. Oh, my backup character is so fucking cool. I will play her in an instant.
I haven't got a backup character.
cool.
I'm gonna
It's,
wing
it's
it.
all cool.
I'm just gonna
cool,
reuse another
cool.
character.
So, y'all are traveling along, and you had your encounter with some flying snakes early in the morning of your day of traveling. You continue traveling on, and it's getting towards the later part of the afternoon. You've stopped for a bit of lunch. And while you're all chilling out, relaxing, having a bit of lunch, you are like thinking about your day before you start traveling again, tearing through this dense, hot jungle. I mean, there's no rain. Today's, a nice day, except for the fact that, it's a sweltering jungle. So you pick up and you start traveling on again. And about 4 o'clock in the evening, you're traveling along. And I'm going to pull you over to a map. And
access. We're going to pull you over to.
Yeah, I know. It's only good things can happen, guys.
I'm going to assume that this is the order of travel.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'm happy with
it's
that.
Pretty regular, I think.
Cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up the turn order,
Mhm.
and I want you all to roll
This
initiative.
is not a suspicious thing to be doing. Like, I'm gonna just put you all on a map, but
Everything's
now I just
fine.
want you to roll initiative. It's fine. Are you
Everything's
walking like this? I mean, no pressure, guys.
I mean, I'm totally
Natural-
okay with it
natural-
being suspicious.
Natural double natural 20s.
Hell yeah, cousins.
You guys.
Oh, what the hell?
Never were two better people suited to play
Oh,
cousins
crap.
on the internet.
Oh,
Oh,
I
wait,
didn't
oh,
click my token.
Wait, no, it's fine. I just want to point out that Briarin is actually going last in the initiative.
I know.
That's
I
wild.
don't know. She's behind everyone else. Just to chase after them.
In all fairness, her dex bonus is the same as Meadows. So
I've just been rolling real good.
you just roll good on
I
initiative.
do roll good. Yeah.
Do you have
thank you.
danger sense here? Is that
Alright.
level 6?
Oh gosh,
It's
I
level
don't think
two.
so.
It's
Level two.
dex
Level
saves.
2. Oh.
It's dex saves.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
it's dex
sorry.
saves,
I
no
thought it
initiative,
gave
yeah.
you advantage on initiative
Yeah.
rolls. I'm a
I do
dummy.
know
Like,
my
I think it's
character,
got, like,
guys.
primal,
I know my character. I promise.
I think it's got like primal awareness or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, feral instinct. Feral instinct, maybe.
Danger sense. It's literally called danger
I
sense.
played it barbarian for like a year and a half. I should know this shit.
Danger
I took him all the way to like level
Danger
11.
You get it at 7th level. That one that gives you advantage on. Barbarians are a bit weird. They get their class features at like weird levels.
The first ever character I played with Andrew Datson, the GM of Chasing Tails RPG, was a barbarian. She was a half-orc barbarian who was a gladiator who didn't know how to talk to people, so would just sign posters of herself and give them out to people. And just be like, I don't know why you're crying. Have a signed poster of me.
Why did you play
Very
Rob?
Gilderoy Lockhart of you.
Why did you just play like IRL Rob as your
Yeah. Hey
Like,
guys.
I truly have so many
It's your
posters of
boy,
Robs.
Prue.
What's going to start this combat
Brian.
is a surprise round.
Oh no.
Whacks
Shakes
the back of-
fist angrily as
And
water wings still remain.
what's going to happen
Wiggle.
is
Bingo wings.
I have marked out a 15-foot square box,
Fuck. You have.
Oh no, it's a trap.
and I need every creature within that
Trap.
Yeah, here we go.
to make a strength saving throw.
Shit me.
Oh, strength.
Very, very
My
insulting.
strength is +3, but no.
Very insulting to assume I'm a creature.
Oh, what?
14.
Oh, fucking
Oh,
hell.
This is hilarious.
Dead.
Oh.
Straight
This
up
is
dead.
bad. This is
Here-
super
We're all-
bad.
Here
We're
comes the
all-
creepy
So-
uncle.
As you're trekking through the jungle,
I can't.
the roots and vines in this 15-foot square block animate, start to twist around you and wrap around your legs, traveling up and trying to pull you down. Keller manages to pull himself free, but Fern and Briarin are both entangled in these vines.
Help.
I'm going to go ahead and put us onto some
I look the roller
fabulous
coaster.
drums.
I look like the roller coaster tycoon 2 animation when they're drowning.
Yeah.
Yeah, just little arms in the air.
Ella would just turn around and be like, just relax!
I think
Devil's
that's-
fair!
So,
I don't think this is relaxed. That's quicksand.
that's-
Quicksand.
it is now Keller's turn. Keller.
So, right, so vines are wrapping around these fools.
So yes, the vines are attempting to wrap around you too. You have managed to avoid getting wrapped up. The terrain inside of this 15-foot square is difficult terrain, so it will cost you extra movement. But it is your turn. What would you like to do?
So, can I... Oh, I probably can't reach... I don't know. Just because of the height of these Furbolg friends, can I reach out and would it be safe to assume that I could reach Prue or Fern, and Fern
Yes,
would also
Fern is right behind you.
grab me? Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna reach out, grab Fern, and pull her.
Okay, so you're going to
so-
provide the help action on her turn for her to break free?
Yes.
Okay.
That is
Thank
what I will
you.
do.
That's
I
really
will-
nice of you.
I will also just, I don't know, shout to Briarin as well, like, grab onto Fern! But I don't know if that will also, be able to put, but that's
That
what I
might
say.
put her at a disadvantage.
Oh, well, I don't know. Fucking-
Hmm.
She goes, okay, and doesn't.
Alright. Briarin, it is your turn.
I'm going to. What is it? Do we need to do a strength save to get out? Is that right?
Actually, let me double check, but I think after you're entangled in it already, it's a athletics check.
Athletics check. Okay. Can you use an athletics check to get somebody else out, or is it?
No.
No. Okay. Right. In that case, I will use athletics to pull myself out. Hopefully. We'll see. 17.
Cool. So, you manage to break free of these vines that are holding you.
I'm assuming if I travel anywhere else other than out of this square, it will probably require me to do the same save. But once I'm out, okay, right.
But it is difficult terrain. There are squirming vines everywhere here.
Right, okay. Can I... If I come out to there,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm not at difficult terrain now.
Correct. You can't move yet, Kelly.
Oh, sorry. I thought I
You're
moved
just
out. That's
free
fine,
of
my
it.
bad.
Is
Yeah,
Because you're
my bad.
providing aid to...
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Sorry.
Is this part difficult terrain as well? Because it's
Yep.
in sort of like wooded area. Okay. So 5.
So that would be 10
15.
moving out of the thing to where you are
Oh,
now.
10. Okay, 10, 20. Can I side puzzle to there
Mhm.
for 30?
That'd be 20. Because diagonals are the same as straight. So the first one, if you moved
Oh, I
out
see.
at a
To the
diagonal, would
out
have been
at
10.
diagonal,
And
gotcha,
then moving
okay.
over would be 10.
20 and then 30, and then I'm going to use my movement to try and so another 5, 10, 20, 30 to there.
So can you please move back a couple squares?
Okay, yep, no worries. I stopped there before I used my action to move.
I get that. You had to use your action to break free. The athletics check.
Gotcha. Yep, no
So
worries.
you can't. Alright. Okay.
Yep. That's fair.
Cool. And no bonus actions.
Bonus action. Well, there's nothing around. Can I? Oh, I can't make a perception check. Bonus action. I'm gonna rage just in case.
Okay.
Just be like more aware and just
Okay.
be ready for something.
Cool. Alright. Metal Ray. Your turn.
I would like to use Speech of Beast and Leaf.
Okay.
Stop that.
And I would like to turn to the vines, who are like suffocating my cousin or whatever, and say, "Please stop. We mean you no harm. We do not. We simply wish to pass through. We do not wish to hurt you. Please let my cousin go free."
Okay. You can attempt a persuasion check if you'd like.
With advantage because Speech of Beast and Leaf. Fuck.
Whoa.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Anything else?
Is that my full action to? Is it my full action to speak?
For attempting the persuasion? I mean, yes.
Yeah, nothing else then. We've got nothing to do. Yeah. That's no point in that.
Turn. You are being given advantage to attempt an athletics check to get out of this tangled mess, if you'd like.
Yes, I will do.
Okay.
Strength check, right?
Athletics.
Oh yeah, athletics, sorry. Oh, come on.
Thank goodness for that
14.
advantage. You managed to break
Yay!
free with Keller's help.
Thanks, Keller.
So that's your action. You still have your movement.
I will step. Do I have enough to step here?
Yes.
Considering that was difficult terrain. Cool. I don't want to get really far away from everyone,
Mhm.
but I will get that far away from everyone. And then I've used my action, blah blah blah. Do I have any bonus action? So I'm gonna chuck in to the mix. Yeah, actually, I'm going to use Hidden Step and I'm going to turn invisible because if a spellcaster casts these vines on us or something, I don't want to be visible to them. So I will put
That's a
a
good
little...
point, actually. That could be an entangle
Is that
spell.
a bonus action?
Yes, it's a bonus action to do Hidden Step, but I'm only until the start of my next turn or until I do something that drops invisibility.
Actually,
So that you?
Yep, I'm done.
Well, it makes sense, since you stepped on it, that you will now become aware
Oh no.
of the thing that's Turnit now is.
Oh my god.
uh,
God.
Assassin Vine!
So, let me double check something real quick.
That's
course.
in Vine.
of course, Grandma put herself right next to the thing that is gonna murder us. For somebody with a skill literally called Danger Sense, I'm not very good at it.
I don't know what you mean.
Let's see. Can you post up Hidden Step?
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely. There you go.
Okay, cool.
Actually, a better invisibility, honestly, even though it only lasts a turn. Because you could cast, like, Expeditious Retreat on yourself as well.
Alright, so what will really make this evident to all of you is the fact that it's going to attempt to grab the thing that was originally attempting to grab. I'm pretty sure. Let me check on the reach here. Yes. It is going to attempt to constrict Medorin. 21 will hit.
Yep, AC 50.
You will take 10 bludgeoning damage,
Yikes.
and you are grappled.
HP.
So let me mark you as grappled.
Oh no.
Oh, my little friend.
And that ends its turn. Keller, it is your turn.
I'm in super trouble here, boys and girls.
So, Keller is. He's going to stand right in front of Medorin.
Okay.
Move to be in front of him, sort of protect him.
Mm-hmm.
And
So if you're, so Medarin's being constricted.
Mm-hmm. So basically, like, you see this big vine, slide out of the brush and wrap around Medarin with all these thorny protrusions from it.
Okay, right, yeah. So I'm still going to stand in front of him, so between him and the thing. But I'm gonna, instead of attacking the thing, I'm gonna cut these vines away from Medarin. But I'm gonna cut them at, like, I suppose. So if they've, like, shot up from, like, the ground, I suppose, up him, have they?
No. The vines that were attempting to grapple y'all are a different thing. This, like, is like a plant, like, imagine, like, these large vine tendrils that are about 3 foot round, or 1.5 foot round, shooting out and wrapping around in coils around them.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna cut.
Over here.
Yeah. Cut them. $17.
All right. 17 hits.
Awesome.
Just going to be straight damage. Are you smiting or?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna smite. I am gonna smite as well.
Yeah, load it up, champ.
I'm gonna smite as well.
Chances of getting out aren't that good, truly. So.
Six.
Okay, so 18 points of damage.
Awesome.
Cool. Anything else?
No, I suppose the only other thing I will do is turn around and sort of, like, take up, like, a protective stance at the thing, provided I've, you know, cut through the initial vine. So hopefully, trusting that Medarin can just sort of almost uncoil himself, I guess.
Okay. All right. Byron.
Will I need to rage again because I haven't
No.
hit? Or no, I'm still
Because
raging.
yeah, like you started raging at the end of your turn, so.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I will attack it recklessly.
Okay.
To give myself advantage.
Okay. I mean, you already have advantage because
Yeah,
you're flanking.
Oh, hell
but-
yeah, V!
The reason I did it is because she's invisible and Byron, sort of in her mind, doesn't see anyone there. Obviously, she probably knows she's around there somewhere, but just in case. Plus, it's got hold of her grandson. So,
How many nats 20s is that now, V?
mate, I need to start
Too
counting
many.
them again. Way too many, according to Kirk. So that's 5 plus 8, and also
2
as
rage,
per,
so 15.
yeah, plus 2. It's to the start of my next turn. It has disadvantage on all attack rolls, and it has reduced.
I've got bad news for you guys. I don't think I'm even going to get a chance to get out of this. I have 17 hit points and he's about to roll 66. So I'm in trouble. Big trouble.
It's your go next though, right? Are you okay?
At the start of my next turn, I take the damage. So I'm not even going to get an attempt to get out. I'm just gonna draw.
So
Unless
is
you
that
nice
you
knowing
done,
it.
Byron?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Out of here. Gotta be. Would you believe me if I told you I had 1 hit point?
So, you take 16 points of poison damage at the start of your turn.
Fuck!
Um,
I have a single hit point.
Shit.
I'm going to try and use my action to escape the grapple.
okay.
I'm going to use acrobatics.
Do a sick
To escape?
backflip.
Mhm.
Do a sick backflip.
Nope, not a sick backflip.
Alright, cool.
It's just too tightly wrapped around your big hulking body.
Oh, well, you know what? If I'm gonna die, I might as well as help my friends while I'm doing it. So, Spirit Totem as my bonus action, Bear, to give them all the temporary HP. So if I drop, the temp HD doesn't go away because it's temp HP.
Okay.
So you guys get 9 temp HP, and then you will have advantage on strength checks and saving throws while you're in the aura.
So were you though, weren't you?
It's not going to matter. I'm at 1 hit point. I'm going to drop
You
unless
could
Fern
have
can.
done that
unless-
before.
Unless Fern can. I could have done, but I'm stupid and I panicked.
You're not stupid.
It's D&D.
It's
Do you have control over that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
My big viney bear appears.
Fine, be
Fine,
fine.
but yeah.
Okay.
Everybody gets 9 temporary hit points,
Oh, that's sick. Thank you.
and you've
so
got
much.
advantage on strength stuff.
Is that not attacks? No.
No, it's like strength saving throws and
Like-
checks. I think. Yeah, checks and saving throws while you're in the aura.
So it'd be
But
like
I mean-
athletics checks or strength saving throws.
Yeah, I guess. So if you wanted to try and use your action, maybe to like pull out an athletics check or something, maybe I could.
Okay. So does that end your turn, Meadow? Alright, Fern, you're no longer invisible.
So I pop back into existence, boop, right next to this vine. Oh bother! Oh no! And I'm gonna step back, kind of through the spirit, and to my cousin's side. Is the assassin taking an opportunity attack on me?
I think it's got a 10-foot reach because I'm obviously 10 feet from it.
Yeah, cool. And I'm going to. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I could cure wounds you, but you just gave yourself 9 temporary hit points. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast protection from poison on you, which means you have resistance to poison damage now. Having seen these vines wrap around you and, I don't know, some poison enter your skin or whatever, and you're now looking gross and horrible and sickly, I'm gonna, like, this little watery wash washes over you and, like, adds this, like, layer of protection around you that's kind of a shimmering green. So that's what you get for now. If you count as poisoned, I guess I neutralize that as well, but I don't think you currently are suffering a poison condition.
Not poison.
Just poison.
And then bonus action. No. Bonus action, I don't have any bonus actions. I just did that. That's it. That's what I'm doing.
So,
I would like to actually say I moved to here. I just want to be one step further back.
okay.
For safety reasons. You held that for an hour, by the way, Josh.
Thanks, bud.
So, the vines in that 15-foot block change.
No! No, they don't, Kirk! No!
And I need everybody in that 15-foot block make a strength saving throw.
I'm
With
gonna use my
advantage.
inspiration.
It's with advantage.
Do I need to make it because I'm already grappled? I can't
You
be grappled
can't.
twice, can I?
Yeah, no, you're
I used my inspiration, I got a 6 and an 8. Fuck this. Fuck this noise.
You get advantage anyway. 'cause
And
the-
again, Keller.
The
Oh, because of the bear?
yeah, because of the
Oh,
bear.
okay, well then I will save my inspi. I didn't use
Okay,
it.
so Keller once again manages to avoid the grapple of these vines,
That
but
tricks you.
poor little Ferdy Owen is all tangled up.
Grappled. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Keller.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna hit the fucking thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit the thing.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do.
You know-
11?
There's a lot of jungle, man.
Yeah.
And this thing just blends right in. In fact, you're not even really sure where this vine originates from.
You hit a tree, fully hit another tree,
Yeah.
or just a.
You take a chunk of bark out of a tree.
Oh, no.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Sorry, I was just reading my one of my bonus actions. Yeah, no, that's not worth it. No, I don't think. Well, no. I don't know. I don't know if to just move slightly closer, because if I've sort of like struck out and just sort of missed it, I'm not sure where it is. I don't know if it's worth moving in. I think I'm going to move in. I'm going to move like a foot closer or whatever, if I can, in attempt to try and
Can't
sort
be
of
in the
find
same
the.
square as the thing. So
I can
like
do
you can
that.
move into the square up above it, if you'd like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's what I'll do. It just in an attempt to try and
Yeah.
find the body of it or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be it.
Byron.
Right. I shall attack again. This time I won't need reckless because.
Just so you know, we can't see Byron's health bar.
Yeah. Because I unlinked myself accidentally. That's why.
Oh.
However, I will let you guys know what the status is. I have not yet been.
Great.
So yeah, I attack.
Okay.
Oh. 16 hit.
Hits.
8 damage. That's doesn't add my +2 because I'm raging.
Alright.
Round, this is so frustrating.
Can you see it now?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's that.
Have you done it? Oh, look at you. So clever. Thank you.
Alright. Anything else, Byron?
Yeah, can't do anything else.
Cool. Let me kill better now.
Very likely.
No!
I think even with the resistance, I don't actually think.
Oh, I thought if he rolled, because the average is a 12, so I
Maybe
was,
that would have been
or
6.
whatever it was. It's not a 12,
So-
but the average was low.
That goes away. That goes
Well,
Unconscious boy. So that happens at the start of your turn. Check something.
They've happened at the start of your turn, so I can't make it say this turn.
Yeah, I think that happens. Death saves happen at the start of your turn.
Yeah, because if you get an answer.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. All right. So that's gonna run Fern.
I'm going to immediately cast a second level Cure Wounds on my cousin. Fern's panicking a little bit. She's a bit like, oh no, oh no, oh no. And then she does a little 20 hit points for you.
God, that's basically my entire health bar back.
Yeah, life cleric, baby.
yes,
But that's it. That's all I can do. I don't have any bonus actions, and I'm restrained. So
Okay.
Am I still
What is it going to
restrained
do?
by the vine?
Yes, you are. So the assassin vine, thinking for a bit that it had a meal, was going to let you go and
oh no.
pull in someone else. But hey, you're still moving, so it's just gonna hold on to you. And yeah, it's just gonna stay status quo because it's got people tangled up in its animated vines. And actually, let's see if it can do this in order.
But this time the resistance will help because you got 20 big chunky hit points.
Do I not lose it when I go down?
Not as far as I know.
Most
don't
effects
see why
end
you
when
would.
the party drops unconscious.
Let's check. Nope, it doesn't say. As long as.
So
No.
So I've still got resistance then.
And I think that makes sense because if someone's been poisoned and they're currently unconscious in your lap,
Yeah.
it would make sense that it
It
would
means
stay
at
up.
least that you're likely
I
to
think
get.
you would have to actually die to lose protection from poison. Because a corpse can't be the target of it.
Kirk's trying so hard.
So
This pesky druid that's making your life easy, street in the exploration.
I think
Honestly, it's about time.
it's going to animate some more vines. It's going to animate this section of jungle.
Yeah, of course it would. Of course it would.
So, strength savings over there. Byron.
With advantage?
Keller's just
The
gonna
bear?
No,
The bear's
bear
gone.
went away.
Oh, why
You're
is the
raging,
bear
though.
gone?
You're
Because he
raging. You're
went
raging.
I
unconscious.
am
You're
raging, so we're good.
You got advantage
For
anyway.
fuck's sake.
The
I get advantage from
the
something.
vines from the ground do not entangle.
I specifically picked the bear because I knew that I was going to drop.
Yeah.
Because the temporary hit points don't go away until the end of a long rest. So I was like,
Alright.
if I gave you
We were
like the
on.
9 hit points, then it was doing something.
What you doing, Keller?
Man, y'all are in a fucking spot. I'm gonna hit the thing. I'm gonna hit the thing.
Let's see if you can hit the thing.
The way I see it, like, people are kind of, taking care of themselves somewhat. So I might as well try and just kill the
Yeah,
fucking thing
I
that's
agree with you.
doing it.
Yeah, I mean, and if you hit
19?
it, I might start.
Hits.
Load it up.
8 damage. I'm also gonna smite the motherfucker. Where you at?
How many spell slots you got from?
1.
Oh, nice, tasty.
12 smite. Oh no!
Anything else?
Rob's done it again.
No. I'm just gonna hit the thing, smite it with my divine, naturey, woody powers, and hope for the best. I'm gonna read up something before my next turn, but that is all.
Byron.
Same again. Just keep thwacking at it.
That hits.
3. Oh, boo. That's 6 total.
That you know?
Yeah.
You really need to correct your flying style.
Yeah. Yeah, don't I just need to look at that actually.
19 points of poison damage there, Meteorin.
Cool, I'm at 1.
It's
So
not
that's halved.
19, it's half,
Halved.
baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
half.
yeah.
Right, so that'd be 9 points.
9.
Yeah.
So I'm 9 points, I'm at 11.
I prepared this in case we actually did encounter any grung, so I'm glad I at least have something to counteract poison, I
So-
suppose.
What would you like to do for your turn?
Yeah. Fucking kill it.
Acrobatic
Not die.
to escape it if I can.
Okay.
It's exactly the DC, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. So, you manage to break free of this large, ripping vine. You are in difficult terrain.
I don't think I care about that so much. I'm going to hidden step,
Okay.
turn myself invisible as a bonus action, and attempt to leave the threatened area. So,
Okay. Where you go?
5.
That's 10, actually.
Oh, so yeah, it's 10,
Mhm.
20. It's like a rock, isn't it? It's more like I can't really get up there, so. 10, 20, 30.
Okay. And is that your turn now?
Yeah, that's me.
Fern.
I know I'm still restrained,
Hmm.
but yeah, I'm gonna use my action to try and break out of the restraint. Athletics, right?
Yep.
Sick. I assume that works.
That does work.
I'm gonna back up over here as my movement, and then under this tree, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna put my spiritual weapon here. Which I will cast in VTT now. It was a crit, baby.
Yes.
Oh, why I rolled shit on the damage dice was sick.
So that's 12 points.
12 points of force, yeah.
Okay.
With my tasty little flower.
Anything else?
Nope, that's me, I'm done.
Alright. The assassin vine, having blind sense and a reach of 20 foot,
Motherfucker!
is going to attempt to kill Meteor again.
Get out of here.
It's going after the druid. It
But
knows.
a 10
It fucking
doesn't
knows.
hit.
10 doesn't hit meta, eh?
Fucking knows.
Keller.
This thing needs to fuck off.
Yeah, I'm straight up just attack this thing again.
If Rob doesn't immediately kill us, I'm about to bring this under. It's not going to enjoy it.
11.
Does not hit. You hit that tree again.
Damn it! Damn tree, getting in the way.
Thinking that's your turn?
Yep, that is my turn.
Byron.
I'm attack.
Okay.
Shockingly, has anyone moved in the battle map? No, cool. What's to advantage?
Wait, doesn't Keller have advantage on his hit? Because flanking.
Yes.
Would've.
You would have. So roll to hit again, Keller.
Awesome. Well done.
Mine doesn't hit.
Got you back.
Thanks, mate. 20!
At least
Cool.
his did.
So, you dig into this vine, and as you dig in, vine juice splurts out. This green gooey splop.
Don't mind if I do.
And the vines all fall limp.
That jock strap.
That's always disappointing.
No. That leaf jockstrap is.
Oh, not again. It's all over.
So,
That's sap.
that will end combat.
Everyone all right?
Oh, good grief, good grief. I'm gonna jog over to you, Meadow, straight away and, like, wrap you in a big hug. And when I do, it's a cure wounds. Fucking hell. Disciple of Life is nuts, yo.
Wow. Insane.
15.
One under max. So, thank you.
Did.
I'll drag y'all back over to the map of Schultz. And, yeah. So, that was a rather interesting encounter.
Was lovely.
That
Oh,
was-
cousin.
It seemed to be homing in on Medarin quite significantly. Is it perhaps to do with your connection to nature, do you think?
Sometimes you are predator, sometimes you are prey.
That
And
is
I
true.
was helpless, so
You are not helpless.
it is most
You're
fortunate.
targeted.
It is most fortunate that you were around, and I thank you.
Sorry, I feel like I should have taken the vines off you, but I thought it was slightly more imperative to just stop the thing outright because it just kept at you.
I do not blame anybody. It is.
But as long as we're all right, that's the main thing, isn't it? Is there anything or any way that we could have possibly foreseen this? Anything to look out for, perhaps in the future, just in case a similar thing happens again? Any
I mean-
signs in the brush or anything like that?
Oh, obviously, I've got a passive perception of 17, so if I didn't spot it, then, like, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where there's so many things in the brush that it's just impossible to see, I think. We're in a jungle, it's full of vines.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hard to know which ones are going to try and actually actively murder you.
it's probably going to be like super, super high stealth on it. I think my perception check for that day still was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, my perception was 19 for that day. So if it passed
Okay,
that,
I will tell you mechanically, there is no perception that will spot it until
that's
it
fair.
moves.
Yeah, it's indistinguishable.
because it's indistinguishable. Yeah, that's
Got
fair.
it.
Which we kind of figured out.
I will say having someone that can divinate the future amongst our ranks certainly was a big help. So whenever Renee's finished with whatever Renee's finished with, I will be so happy to have her back.
I mean, it was a great help until she occasionally did things out of the fucking blue. But
It was
usually,
quite fun, you know, mortal peril, upsetting goblins, ruining the peace. I mean, I'm just not used to that kind of thing, and there was an element of enjoyment
Adventure.
to it, I suppose. Adventure, I think that's the right word, Grandma. Thank you.
I mean, Div Wizard for a reason, right?
So,
He bursts out crying.
I miss her!
Renee!
Renee,
I take it you will continue on for the last hour or two of your day, or do you want to camp here?
Let's keep going.
Move the fuck on.
Yeah, we don't want to be around here.
So,
Everyone's gonna have like PTSD flashbacks.
you finish out traveling your day, and you make camp. I will give you tomorrow's weather. Fern, you have the slot to create water.
Yep, I do. I've cast it.
Yep, because it did not rain on this day that y'all traveled. But it will rain tomorrow, so. You make camp. Let's go ahead and get some watches. I mean, fair dues. I mean, you're beat up pretty good. You had a long day.
Fuck me.
And Erin is worried about her cousin.
Yeah.
I've got
Watch,
jiggly leg,
Keller's gonna nat 20
all,
this.
all watch.
Nope.
Can I make double digits at least?
Jeez. Me and Josh.
None of us are good
I
today.
mean,
None of us are okay.
If there's any
What's
place in the
happened?
jungle that y'all didn't want to roll good, it's definitely in this, area that is loaded with undead, right?
Oh, fuck me, I guess, you know.
Um,
On the bright side, I literally have every single spell slot available to me, so...
Hey,
The only thing I'm
but
down
no
is my
hit points.
The only thing I've got 26
Yeah.
hit points.
the dice love y'all, however, so y'all will complete a long rest.
Oh, thank God for that.
Woo, thank you, dice.
I think as a small amount of like RP-ish stuff,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think Meadow probably like helps set up the camp as normal, and then just wanders a little way away. Probably burns a wild shape to summon his little parrot friend, and we'll just like quietly sit and like meditate with the parrot, kind of for comfort.
Okay.
Byron's going to make sure he has a cup of tea for when he comes back, but isn't going to disturb him while he's, needing time to himself.
But yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to do. Just wanted to sort of make a little.
Okay. Well, if there is nothing else that you all want to do, we can do the next day's travel.
I just want to say around our campfire when we're having our evening crawfish and mangoes or whatever random shit I've harvested that day. I just wanted to tell you all that Eldath, she does watch over us and she does bless us, and I won't let any of you ever come to harm Absolutely not. I believe in life and continuing that life, and we have a strong strong mission together, all the four of us, and Renee whenever she comes back. And so don't you worry, everyone. I promise I'm gonna look after every single one of you. And she like just kind of goes quiet and looks at her hands in her lap, and then looks up at the three of you and does a little smile, a nervous smile.
I appreciate
She
that.
does not like conflict.
And my forest also is quite fond of you.
Oh, well, thank you. That's really lovely, Keller. Thank you so much.
I think we are doing pretty well, given that we are in an incredibly dangerous, place. Full stop.
And
none of us have failed. Do not think that anyone here has failed in what they need to do. We are doing well.
Thank you, Grandma.
All right. So, shall we travel on? Okay. Let's get some navigation, some perception, some foraging, and Keller is available to give one person advantage.
16 for survival.
16 perception.
What do you fancy? Foraging,
Yeah, you pick,
navigating, or
Keller.
looking? Yeah.
I think extra perception.
I think extra perception. So I agree with you.
Like,
Yeah,
even if we get lost,
it's all right. Me and Nan are gonna hook up again. Sort this out.
even
It didn't
if-
matter. Didn't
even
matter.
in-
He was distracting me.
Even if we get lost,
Distract.
my survival modifier is so high that like, it's
Granny.
unlikely that we stay lost for long unless I roll like actual garbage. So
Go ahead and move your party token to the next hex.
I can move it for you if you want. I've done it. Bing.
thanks, buddy.
Okay. Cool. Is there anything else you'd like to accomplish during this day of travel?
No.
Granny, I know I'm going to talk quietly to Granny at the back of the group. I know you sometimes just look at Keller with such a funny look in your eyes. You, I'm wondering what, and like Fern does like a very silly wink.
Byron's gonna say, it's been about 103 years since your grandfather died. I'm just saying.
And Granny got to get some.
Well, you know what we're like in furball culture. Love is free to whomsoever is willing to consensually share it. And I just want to say, Eldath approves any unions that would make my grandmother happy.
Sorry.
I would just like it.
God.
I would just like it clean and on the record that I
Please
fucking
stop.
hate you all. I fucking hate you all.
Don't destroy your Nana's dreams, Singularity, Josh. Nana just wants to get
When
some.
Fern says union, she means holding hands.
Yeah, she.
Grandfather died
Like,
so
I
long
like to-
ago.
I
She has needs, damn it. Strong
Hey,
Furbolg
Brian.
needs
Hey Rob, I'm
that
gonna be real
only
with
a
you, brother.
small wood elf can satisfy.
Rob, I'm gonna be real with you, brother.
Yep.
Fuck off.
Die in a hole. Byron kind of does her thing when she kind of like pats Federin's hand sort of gently, sort of like, thank you for thinking of me. And she kind of chuckles to herself because to her that was a joke. She's like, that was fully a joke, but she's quite touched by Fern's concern and like wanting to be like, you can do anything you like.
Yeah, you
So
two.
she
Well,
kind of
because
just-
you two stay up for 2 hours a night together every night. You were getting distracted during your percepting. Like, Fern's just putting 2 and 2 together and making 18. You
Yeah,
know?
like massively. And I don't want to ruin her dreams, but like also at the same time, she's like, You're very sweet.
Well, thank
All right.
Carries
you.
on. She just
Nana brings Keller some tea.
Yeah,
Keller brings
I like.
disappointment.
I do think. I like on the sort of like nighttime routines. I think Brian does make a point to like talk to both or spend time. It doesn't have to be like talking with Medarin and then Fenrin, sort of giving them equal time. But then also in the morning perception times, she likes to make Keller a cup of tea and sit with him and talk with him. So she's kind of like
Talk with him, eh, Grandma?
I mean, it's
yeah,
all right. It's
sharing
all right.
that
It's all
cup
right.
of
It's all
tea,
right to
cup of
say
chai.
that occasionally the rest of the party's woken
Oh,
up and
wow.
they found
Oh,
Granny
Kurt,
and
stop.
Keller in the little spoon position,
No,
just
Bully
wrapped
doesn't
up in her
have-
strong arms.
Do you? Is this a Rob fantasy that we're playing out right now?
Sorry.
So,
What
the
happened?
weather
I fully
forecast.
dissociated there. I fully dissociated. Where are we,
Okay,
Kirk? Where are we
wait.
going, buddy?
We're going,
So,
we're going,
well,
believe me.
you've forecasted the weather. It's going to be hot tomorrow, with no wind whatsoever and a steady light rain.
Hilarious.
This actually sounds quite nice compared to most days.
So let's go ahead and get some a navigation roll and foraging roll and perception
right.
roll.
I just
and-
want to say, if you're not reading chat, Kirk did say they saw Nanny poo poo. Now it's time for Nanny.
Snooze.
I just.
+5 to unarmed strike.
I was half expecting Rob to fall off his chair there.
God.
Yo, if we ever get merch for this show,
It's
all I'm
gonna be
saying.
horrific and not suitable for work. Fully.
I mean, you get me some art, and we'll put out some merch.
Look, I'll find
it.
some not safe for work artists on Twitter. They out there. There's a Rule 34 D&D Reddit. Don't make me go there.
That's-
So
perceptions,
who
yeah.
is Keller gonna help today?
Whoever wants him.
Meadowrin.
Stress me
I
out.
would like to know this thing before the rolls are made in the future.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Honestly, I think we just stick
Perception again,
I
I
thought
think.
it was just going to be perception. And
perception. Honestly, I think
Yeah,
that's the
Okay.
Meadow gets us lost.
Jesus. Well, at least I get us a lot
Wow.
of fucking food, you know?
Yeah.
Meadow is upset. He's spaghetti.
What? What with the vine or with the conversation?
Yeah, like nearly getting murdered. Like
Yeah,
probably
yeah, that
rattled him a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love going.
It'd be really funny if Kurt rolls this D4 though, and we just end up in the random fucking hex that I was actually aiming for. I don't know how he determines
You can
where we go.
you can move the
Where we think we're going. Cool.
yeah. That.
Honestly, if we make it to Port Castigliar, we've actually done pretty well because we've had 2 combats and come all the way from Port Nyanzaru. Like we've done pretty well today.
So, question because I haven't asked it yet. Are y'all carrying the canoe?
Yeah, if we're able to.
Well, I was gonna say. Oh, I always say like, oh, we're dragging it, and then everyone's like, no, Prue, it's a forest. There's vegetables. So ignore me. I was about to say the exact same thing again and be
Well,
wrong again.
Well, like I think we carried the canoe because
Yeah.
the plan that we laid out in Port Nyanzaru was that we came down the river, over, and then rejoined it at either Port Castigliar or Mesrio.
Yeah.
But we thought we might need to go to Port Castigliar because it looked like Mesrio's like it's like elevated.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we were going to rejoin this
Sounds good to
river,
me.
this
Sounds fair.
river all the way down to Kirsabar was the plan.
Yeah, we can carry it. We've got Furbolg.
Yeah, I mean they'll have plenty of
strength.
strength, so yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Cool. So
Should I move the party token?
it's already been moved.
Oh,
I moved it.
sweet.
All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get some watches for tonight because you travel through the day without any issues.
Jesus.
17 for second watch.
Hey, nice one, Rob. I have noticed that Rob's name on Zoom is Prue Bateson and has been for like an hour and a half.
Yeah. I was really considering changing mine to like somebody else's randomly. Woo! 34.
In second watch, even through the jungle that night, you're still aware of that flame that's off to the southwest.
Right, Fern has fucked up
Somewhere
every
there.
perception check this whole time. I love that you're all like, no, there is a flame Fern, we trust us. And she's like, you're all fucking insane. There is no flame. What are you fucking talking
I'm
about?
pretty sure that you saw it while we were on the river to Ricky.
No,
I've rolled less
That
than a
was
10
everybody
every
else but
perception
her.
roll, I think.
Yeah.
Fern has yet to see this flame. She's like, y'all are all crazy. It's just
Not
the
the
sun
jungle's on
going
fire.
down.
I'm too polite to say it, but I'm thinking it.
Alright. Cool. Nothing happens. You complete another long rest. I'll give you the weather forecast again for the following day. Slightly cooler. Rain. No wind. Good times. So, is the advantage once again going to the perception for the day's travel?
I think so.
Is that just where it's going to default to?
Yeah, perception. I think unless we actually say, Meadow, what the fuck are you doing? Sort it out.
Yes.
Cool.
That perception really helps. Thanks, guys.
That's better though. 21,
Cool.
so I should be able to unfuck us today.
All right. So, you are, in fact, not there.
Yeah, no shit.
You are, in fact, here. And you can go
Oh,
ahead and
no.
decide where you'd like to move today.
Fuck
I
it,
see-
we'll just carry on back to Port Castiglia, I think.
Yeah.
Because my
fine,
concern
fine.
is that it looks elevated here, and we might not actually be able to join the river.
I agree with you. And I think we should go back our old route rather because we could go up or down because it's a hex. I
We went
still think
down,
we
didn't
should
we, I
go
think,
down.
before?
Yeah, we did. Retrace our old steps is
Yeah.
safer than
Hopefully that
going
makes the
to new
DC a little
terrain.
bit easier or whatever.
So, anything else y'all'd like to accomplish with this day?
Nah.
Oh, holy shit. No, there is something I'd like to accomplish.
I mean,
guys.
I'm giving you so many chances.
Oh my fucking god, I'm such a
You
fucking
need to-
moron.
You need to do
Code.
that thing with the
Right.
thing.
I'm going to go to a little private part of the forest. Not far from camp, not like out of eye and earshot, but like enough away to have a private moment to myself. And I'm going to take off my little flower crown and I'm going to lay out each flower individually and I'm going to like make a little pool of water and I'm basically doing a little prayer to Eldath because the place where the Shield Guardian was like a very, very peaceful place where 3 different tribes came and made peace. And I am like very torn about disrupting that, but I think to save an entire nation from undead versus 3 little tribes having peace, I'm gonna risk it and I'm just gonna like say a long prayer to Eldath. I'm going to look into the waters and I'm going to call upon the amulet and see if I can reactivate the Shield Guardian and speak in its mind and ask it to come to us. With Eldath's blessing. If for some reason in the water Eldath is like, do not fucking move that guardian, I won't move it. But I don't know how much she wants to chat with me right now. I'm not a level whatever cleric that can talk to my goddess.
You get that Eldath vibe, just sort of like, what the fuck are you doing?
Why are you
that
like
on
this?
Why are you like this? I didn't make you like this. You became like this. Stop it.
I like it how the idea of like Meadows, like goddess, is very much like Melora from Critical Role, and
Yeah.
Eldath is like Artagan.
Yeah.
Like,
why
well.
This is why Eldath did say unto the Furbolgs, do not fuck with wood elves.
Look what the Furbolg dragged in.
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm
use
going to
your-
use my inspiration.
Because you'd forgot everything else, so I figured I'd try and drop you a nice little reminder there, buddy. She did it!
Eldath! Eldath approves! Praise be Eldath! Yes!
In the name of Eldath.
It was so funny because, like, when we went to break, you were like, well, if I roll a 19.
Absolute
Even
mad
need the
woman. I can't believe
inspi.
she's done it.
Okay.
Kirk's like, I hate you.
I mean, I think how far away are we from Vaughan? It's got 150 miles to travel minimum.
I'm trying to decide how much of a dick I want to be.
No, no.
Oh, that's okay. You
Oh,
can be a
no.
dick.
Read
I
the
don't
last
know if you
line.
wanna follow
Read the
rules.
last line.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
it's my fault for not reading the full thing. I don't mind.
So,
Or it can be that it's activated and we don't see it for 20 sessions
consider
while
it.
it's finding us.
Oh, consider.
Yeah, Eldath is doing whatever Eldath does in the distance, and maybe we never see it. Maybe it shows up in a clutch moment
so
10
yeah.
sessions from now.
You have attempted a thing. Whether or not a thing works, you have no idea.
Sweet. That's actually very exciting.
Where on the map is this thing?
It's in Vaughan.
It's here.
Oh, that's a way. That's a ways away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I love whatever solution this has. Every single possible outcome is hilarious to me.
So,
I love it.
I believe I've already given you the weather for the following day. There will be no rain, but there will be a light wind, and a comfortable 33. Kind of wish it were 33. And you will travel through the day. As you travel through the day, nothing appears unnatural.
Of course, naturally.
I want Prue to roll me a D100.
Oh, yoy, yoy.
Yikes! No, don't like any of that. I don't know what's better,
Okay.
higher or lower.
If this was like a divine intervention thing, I'm fucking stressed because I know the it's a 90 for that, everyone. I'm pretty sure from my
No, you
knowledge
need,
The
of
level.
playing
you need,
clerics,
yeah,
right?
you need under your level.
So,
Oh,
as you
being
camp
free.
for the night,
Fuck me.
being attuned to the amulet, first off, let me go ahead and did we do the navigation for the day? No. So let me get the navigations, the foraging, and the perceptions real quick.
Hey, nice one, Madarin.
22.
Okay, cool. Move your party token.
We went down
Rob's
again,
arms
right?
look so long.
And y'all have food. And let's
He's a gangly boy.
get the perception for danger.
Is that with advantage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Keller helps you do that, I think.
Cool. Wow, all the 20s. So y'all travel through the day without any issue. Get food, and as y'all are sitting there, Fern's taking her watch. And there's not a whole lot to do while you're on watch other than looking around. And being attuned to the amulet, you realize that Bourne is further away from you than he was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes. I'm not going to make y'all roll any watches tonight. Y'all will have another night with no problem.
You are a kind and merciful God.
Fern will have cast the create water
Yeah, for sure.
thing.
Thank
So,
you.
the
Sorry, ignore that. I need to get myself a mouse.
You wake up doing a backflip. No.
you wake up falling out of a tree. I don't know.
Grandma just fucking spends all day journeying, just doing like somersaults.
Yeah, like
As she
cartwheels.
travels.
Cartwheels.
So
I'm still young and spry. She looks back to see if
Trying to
Kella's
show off,
watching.
yeah, show off the Keller.
Uh-oh.
Olympic level gymnast over here.
Stop it, you're gonna feed the fucking art trolls.
Okay, so you are all traveling. Let's get navigation, foraging, and perception.
Mario Kart Wii. Oh, fucking 8. Sorry, everyone. We're eating a good berry today.
I mean, you'll have that salt preserved.
Oh, we have
Yes.
the self-preserved
Yeah.
shit.
Bird.
Nice. Tasty burb.
Burb.
Right, cool.
I've either just hit or missed the DC because we're on re-travelled land, so I guess we'll find out.
So what happens as you set out for the day? You can go ahead and move your party token.
It's up now, I think. I'm trying to remember which way we took it before.
As you start to travel through the day, you start to look for a place where you can kind of take your noonday break. And as you stop for your noonday break, "12 goblins wearing wooden masks carved in insect faces come out of the jungle and pick a fight with you. But
Just
that's
pick a
what we're going to
fight.
do next week.
Oh.
just-
These goblins.
Jump straight into some combat next week.
Alright.
We're on initiative now.
No, because I don't want to keep track of it. Because
Dimension 20 style.
Yeah.
because fun times. All right, so
Awesome.
go ahead and take us over to the player screen here, and we'll go ahead and start with the wonderful Prue. How'd you enjoy today's session?
That was exciting. I don't know, we've started me before. I really enjoyed it. There was so much to do in a good way. I always say whenever we play this game, I like D&D when it feels like what D&D was built for. Funny that how a game system built to be a certain way feels best when it's played that way. But yeah, it was really good. It was interesting to try and figure out what I should do in the vine thing, because I was like, should I do poison? Should I do curing? I don't know. And it worked out okay. And I was excited to do Shield Guardian, and I enjoyed the whole really fucking that up. That was quite funny to me. And yeah, it's been nice. It's been nice to hang out with the 4 of you as well. I've had a week that has felt like an age. It feels like a long time since I played with you. And so it's been nice to hang out.
Yeah. I mean, that assassin vine was only CR3, y'all.
I just got unlucky.
Really?
Mhm.
Fucking hell. Took
Yeah.
ages to kill.
Yeah. All right, cool. And where can we find you on the internet?
Proopy Pants is me. I've been talking in chat this whole time. That's my username on literally everything. Fucking even Origin Games. It's only the only thing you won't find me on is Steam under Proopy Pants. So yeah, you can feel free to go check me out there. I talk about TTRPGs. I run a huge UK and EU TTRPG server that even has a LARP page if you're into LARP, and people talk about LARP in there. And we have like 150 people, and I made it so that I don't know, a market that's saturated with people in Eastern Standard Time and Pacific time zones wouldn't be a dominant voice. No offense meant to those lovely folks, of course, just that there is more out there. And then also I play on Chasing Tails RPG, and we are like on Sunday, so in 2 days' time at 5 p.m. GMT, 1 p.m. no, midday EST, launching a Cyberpunk Red game that I am playing in, that I made all the graphics for, that I did all the art for, that I have worked so hard on. So if you're still here and you want to come see me net run, I am a very different character in that game. I am a fucking antisocial little shitbag that steals programs from other hackers and just dicks about on the internet eating Doritos and drinking Mountain Dew. So come hang. It'd be really nice. Even if you stop in for 5 minutes, it'd be really cool if you could come check out all the hard work we've been putting in. And we're doing an AMA at the start of that as well. So you can come and ask about like the system or our characters or where we plan on going with the campaign. So yeah.
Excellent.
There you go. Chasing Tails RPG or Preepy Pants. If you follow either of those, you'll find me and my work.
Excellent. And Josh, how'd you enjoy today's session, and where can we find you?
I didn't. I got bullied. No, I enjoyed it. D&D be like that sometimes. It's fun to.
I get bullied every session.
Get bullied.
You're the DM. Like that's how that works. It's funny how that works. Yeah, no, I did genuinely really enjoy it. I thought the Assassin Vine was kind of dicey. It's never good to just stand there and do nothing, but like the party handled it really well, and like I was really pleased with I was pleased that I didn't die, so shout out to my party. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Singularity Josh. I am trying to currently do at least one stream a week. I'm going to be doing it on a Saturday where I paint miniature models. So I'm doing Captain America at the moment. So if you want to come watch me paint Captain America tomorrow, probably be like 11, 12 UK time. So come on and hang out.
Okay. And the Undead Gamer, how'd you enjoy today's session, and where can we find you?
Hit trees. Tried to hit birds. Walked about a bit. Good times. Good times were had all round. And of course, the legend of Briar Inn and Keller's love affair continues.
Oh no.
Just like Keller's Leafy jockstrap, 'tis now canon. So yeah, really good. Thanks. Fun game. Probably won't see you all next week because I'll be kicked off the game after we stop going live. So it's been lovely. Thank you. See you around. You can find me at the Undead Gamer, Gamer without the E, on all the socials, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I also stream apparently on twitch.tv/the Undead Gamer, having some slight issues with that. I need to sort out some tech stuff and get a monitor and all that sort of thing. But in the meantime, if you want, go and check out our monthly gaming podcast, the Undead Gaming Cast, which we talk about video games, the industry, and stuff and or things. You can also find Singularity Josh on there because he's like one of the hosts. And you can listen to us talk about video games along with special guests that we occasionally invite on. We are having a late January episode this coming Tuesday, the whatever of February, the 2nd of February at 7 p.m. GMT over on my channel. But you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all that, and listen to our most recent bonus level, which is an extra special episode where we spoke about Cyberpunk 2077 and all the nonsense with that fun game. So, yeah.
Excellent.
You've been plugged.
And B, I know we can find you in Keller's bedroll and in our Discord, but how'd you enjoy the?
Oh no! Oh no!
How'd you enjoy
what my fucking post-game stars and wishes are this week, boys and girls.
It's all right, B. You can't find me because we're in a lockdown. Lol.
I don't want too. No, sorry for arriving late. Real life sucks sometimes. So, but I got here and apparently I was already pretty cool before I even got here. Rolled a nat 20, so that's good. Bryron's become her own entity now, completely separate from me.
She is the nat 20.
She is the Nan 20. Ha ha ha. Oh, no,
A play on words, if you will.
a pune or a play on words.
He never makes puns. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know.
Totally
Never heard of a
character.
pune. I've enjoyed everything. It's awesome. Again, I love playing with you guys. And you can't find me anywhere except here, obviously, every Friday.
And on our Discord.
So yeah. On Discord. Yep. Sorry. Thanks, Kirk.
Plug the Discord.
It's
I
up there.
guess.
Yeah, go on Discord, guys. Come and see
I
the
mean, you know,
terrible puns that I never share now. I should do that. I should share much more puns.
Cool.
Draw 'em in.
Join the Pandemonium.
I am Kirk, aka Celtic Cajun. You can find me on Twitter at Celtic Cajun. You can find me on our Discord, which the link is, just up there. And you can find me here every Friday at 7 p.m. most of the time. On Fridays, running this game. And yeah, keep in touch and keep following, and we will yeah, that thing. I'm gonna run some end credits, and we're gonna go raid Dr. Ware since somebody redeemed points for it. So
It was actually me that redeemed them. Dr. Ware is Carter from Dice Drinks and Drama. If you've ever stopped in there, it's his birthday, and he's doing a Just Chatting stream for his birthday. And I thought we could go say happy birthday to him. He's a nice boy.
Let's do that.
Coolio. All right, well, we'll run some credits, and I'll get the raid started. Bye.
Bye.